Beginner's Guide to Destroying the Moon.
Beginner's Guide to Destroying the Moon.
Oh,
Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump in the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some cool emotes. In addition to that, if you're interested in joining any of our games, we have 2 open slots available in the Sunday early game now, as Wyatt apparently is going to be stepping away from that game, unfortunately. And we have an open slot available in the Tuesday evening game as well. So, if you're interested in any of those, be sure to reach out to me and let me know. But without further ado, let's get into the game. Tell us what happened last time, Bulkhead.
Oh, no, it's me.
Oh, yeah, he rolled 3.
So, last time we came, blasting through the door on a giant mace, me and Casimir. We took out most of the vampires on the first floor immediately and managed to trash the house on the lower floors by opening a black hole down there. It really did not make Nebulo happy. When we finally got down there, he gave us a little bit of a speech, but we were pretty much intent on killing this guy. So we attacked him, and he summoned forth his, I will call it his lover. I'm not quite sure. I saw his memories, and it was this girl that was just obsessed with him, and he basically used her for power and to make this generator blue crystal thing that makes it so he doesn't have to feed on people constantly, which I guess is good, but if you have the soul, if it runs on the soul of a person, it's probably not good. I don't know. Moral conundrum. Anyways, we started fighting the guy, and we got him really low. In fact, it looked like Casimir was going to finish him off right then and there, but the last hit kind of got stuck on his shoulder, and we managed to kill his obsessed girl, and he was not happy about that. And that's where we left off.
All right. So, as you finished your turn, Casimir, unleashing your torrent of attacks, he seems to have gained this very weird aspect to his current living body, or his current dead body. It's very strange the way he seems to be reacting to everything happening. That's the end of your turn?
That was everything I could have done, yes.
Bulkhead, as you look over at him, you see this swelling of energy underneath his clothes that begins pulsating out from him, and you can feel waves of it pushing off out and expanding further past even this chamber and room around you. What would you like to do?
I'm down, so I made a death save. Does my Soul of Artifice affect death saves?
On all saves per magic item you are currently attuned.
I forgot to do the reduce to 0 hit points thing, so I'm unconscious regardless.
Wow, that's insane.
Well, I know they said that like a Paladin's Aura helps death saves.
Paladin's Aura, doesn't it specifically state that you have to be conscious?
If I'm conscious, it helps other people. I mean,
Right, but I'm gonna leave it as no. It's still one of those you have to be conscious that you have those things.
So Soul of Artifice is not affected? A death
Well,
save?
you don't lose attunements by being knocked out either, so yeah, no, that'll still affect it. Yeah, why not?
Okay, so that's
That makes
success
sense.
then.
Yeah, shit, if we're gonna kill you, we have to outright kill you. All right, Owen. Now, at the start of your turn, you see that he reaches his hand over towards, at first, Casimir, and then turns it around, and he sticks his fingers directly into his stomach, and you hear this crunching sound, and you see this reverberation of magic happening further and further around him. What would you like to do?
All right. 5, 10. I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to activate the Stone of Dimensional Anchoring.
Okay. That's the one that says no teleporty?
Yep.
So nobody in here can teleporty.
Well, within a 10-foot radius.
Oh. Very good.
And then, I'm getting the fuck out of here. 5, 10, 15.
Attack of op?
Yeah, I know.
Nom. Actually, can he use reactions for spells? He can't. He can only use legendary actions for spells. 22.
He's a worshiper.
Yup.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right, so that's going to be 21 piercing damage and 18 necrotic damage.
Alright. That hurt. Okay, and I guess I'm gonna use second wind now. Shit. What is that? D10. All right. 26. All right, now I'm done.
Alrighty. So, at the start of his turn, he moves his hands outside of his stomach, and you begin to see this void open up in the pit where his hand was that instantaneously expands this emptiness all around him as he now enters into Nebulo Hungered.
What in the...
As soon as this happens, you see that the color and pigmentation in his face completely fades out. There's only black and white about him, and Owen, just where you are, you're stuck inside of this aura where nothing else exists outside of it. Lucian, to you, you can't see anything inside of that black pit over there. It's not even darkness. It seems to be consuming light, consuming everything.
How big is this pit? Okay, I can barely see it because everything like went purple or something.
Yeah, for some reason the layering just does it like that, unfortunately.
I can just see it now. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. All right.
I can try...
I just didn't know what I was looking for.
this.
It faded into the pattern on the floor, but now that I know it's there, I can see it.
That's better.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
But what you do notice, Lucian, is that pulsation of energy that ripples off of him now seems to be dragging you towards it like a gravitational pull to a planet or a star.
I'm getting pulled way back here?
Yep. And that is his transformation. After that happens, he will look at you, Casimir. You do not deserve this power. And he is going to use Reality Break on you. So, Casimir.
Hello.
Wisdom saving throw.
I'll use game advantage for this.
Okay.
You did it.
Well, you can still use reactions, but everything else about Reality Break happens still. Or it can't take reactions until the spell ends. The affected target must also roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns. The number rolled determined... Oh, wait, no, that... Oh, yeah, it is Saver. Damn. Well, that's unfortunate. Your reality is not broken, then. Alrighty, that's the end of his turn. Lucian, at the start of your turn, I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm great at those.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not too bad. Alright, strength save. Yeah.
Alright, that is a failure. You feel the gravitational pull drags you 30 feet closer.
Oh, crap.
Yep. So you're right outside where Owen is. And you... Yeah, since it is forcing your movement, you are incapable of physically walking away from it.
So I can't use my movement to move away? That's like
That is correct.
difficult terrain. I'd have to have made the save to be able to move around.
Correct. You can
Alright.
use dimensional things, but your movement does not apply because you failed.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to use my ace in the hole at this point. With Bulkhead down and everybody else in trouble, I'm gonna use Wish to create a mass cure wounds at 8th level.
Alrighty then. Let's read that spell and make sure.
It doesn't say I have to see them, it just says I have to pick a point.
Okay, good. That's what I was trying to wonder. That's what I was wondering. There's no way that that's an 8th level.
Oops. Well, no, it's a 5th level spell, but I'm casting it at 8th level.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at the amount of dice you rolled, though. There's no way that's a... Roll 20? Roll 20, I
Oh,
swear to God, you
6.
stupid bitch.
Because it's 3d8, and then a plus d8 for each level.
So 6, 7, 8. 3 more, so that's 60. Shit.
Yeah, there's two. There's
Yeah.
2 1s and 2 2s.
2 1s, 2 2s.
Oh, all right. 21 healing to everybody.
Woohoo!
Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, yeah, she did. All right, Lucian, that was your action?
Yeah. Bonus action. I'll take a greater healing. And I am still actually invisible.
Okay.
I have greater invisibility going. It was my contingency spell that popped up like right at the end of the last session. So 4d plus 4. Oh. But yeah, that's my turn because I can't move. So.
Alrighty. Liara.
So it's just Casimir and this guy, nothing around us.
Casimir, this guy, you, because you're inside the circle, and you can see part of Owen. Or Owen, just count him in there as well. But I need you to give me a strength save at the start of your turn.
Okie dokie. We're gonna use I don't want to get close to this guy, so we're gonna use the recap advantage. I rolled it with disadvantage though. 22, that's a crit.
You are successful. You can willingly move as you would like. However, you started your turn within this aura, so that is 20 force damage, and you are blind to all things outside of this aura.
Gotcha. That heal came in clutch, let me tell you. Okay, she's gonna this is bad. She's gonna not look at the earring, but think about the earring for a second and channel 90 points of health into it to cast Blade of Destruction.
Ooh.
So that drops my what do you call it? It also drops my hit point maximum by 90 points when I do this. This is the first time Liara's got to do this with this piece of equipment. So
Well, let me read this real quick. Starts to cast the spell. Yeah, temporal shunt.
okay, counter spell.
All right, what level?
She heals every time, so it's just gonna be a high level 8th.
Wait, doesn't temporal shunt, isn't that a teleportation spell?
No, it banishes you from reality. It's not. It doesn't send you to a different place. It just removes you from reality temporarily, and then you come back.
So 8 plus what is
The
it?
dimensional anchor doesn't work on that.
You target a triggering creature, which must make the save or
banishment.
vanish. Yeah, this is not. Wait, does it say banish?
Yes.
Yeah, teleportation, banishment, planar shifting.
Yeah, this is not a banishment, though. Or vanish. Being thrown to another point in time and causing the attack to miss. Yeah, this is not moving them through space. It's moving them through time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's flavor-wise, you're being shunted through time.
Yes.
You're not being banished to another realm or
Because you don't even realize it happened to you. So you said you're casting that at 8th level?
Yeah, because she needs the health.
Yeah, no problem. Boop. Temporal shunted.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just reading something about Doom's Chance real quick. I think it's you gain hit points equal half your caster level around it. Okay, yeah, that's a fuck then. Okay, so 18 points of healing. Cool. And now there's a blade of destruction next to this guy.
Alrighty.
And I'm pretty sure it attacks too, because that's just a bonus action.
I'm pretty sure it's either your bonus action to make it attack or it attacks.
Let's see. Create a long blade. 40, 12. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the blade. It's a bonus action to just cast the spell, so...
It says when you cast a spell, you can make up to 2 melee spell attacks with the blade.
Alright, you
perfect.
control it, so you can place it where you wanted it to be.
Yeah, just right here on this side.
Alrighty.
And yeah, she'll just hack away at this guy. Normal, core...
And it crits 18 to 20.
Yep.
Yeah. 17.
Miss.
Probably doesn't hit.
Misses, yes.
Holy shit.
32 hits.
Yeah.
Remember to add in your extra force.
Okay, so 40, 12. And then it did. That was just a real low roll on the extra 40, 12. Oh, wait. It's 8d12, right? So 4
Yeah,
more.
it's 8d12. You got another 4d12 on top of it for its crit.
12. There we go. Minus the... I don't know what... Oh, I have the Super Saiyan thing on. She's not Super Saiyan right now. So just add... Minus... Don't pay attention to the top part. Just add 1 from the top part.
Alright, let me add back those hit points then. There we go. So
So
70 points of damage.
Yeah.
Not bad.
As a bonus action. And then action... She doesn't want to be in this if it's going to start crushing her. So dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, over here.
Alrighty, all done?
Yep.
Alright. End of your turn. He is going to use his first legendary action of this round. Well, he can't cast them at that level. That is going to be a gravity sinkhole on Owen and Lucian. I need a con save from both of you. Nice, you just barely made it.
Jeez.
We do love 22.
We do. 13, Lucian, that is a failure. 24 points of force damage. I believe it's halved on a success, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. And you are drug even closer, Lucian.
Well, where was the gravity sinkhole focused?
He
In
would.
front of me?
What radius is it? 20-foot radius? And we get to do this.
What was the damage?
Oh yeah, good point. He would have hit Casimir with that too. Oh, and himself.
Remember to do it horizontally. Don't do
wouldn't
the
I get-
corners.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't drag you closer then. It would just keep you where you were. He would have had to center it on you, Lucian. So center it here, you get drug back there. Only you two are affected. What were you saying?
What was the damage?
24. So half to you, Owen. Full 24 to you, Lucian.
Mm-hmm.
Casimir, you notice as he throws out that sinking death energy out towards them, that that sinking void energy, that the void in his stomach continues to expand wider, and it seems to be invigorating him as well. So that was force damage. That's a total of 36. Halved is 18. All right, that's the end of Liara's turn. Casimir.
All right. Well, I now have a problem that I can't move.
Oh yeah, strength save. Start of your turn.
I was meaning because I can't teleport now.
Boo! You have to walk like a casual. That is a failure, Kaz. What the fuck? Wow. Yeah,
I'm in his face anyway.
Yeah, unfortunately, his DC is 22. I did that for y'all. Alrighty, so that is going to be how much force damage on you? 20 points of force damage, Kaz. You also have to do it for your shadow.
What the strength save?
Yes.
29 for that one.
Alright, your shadow does succeed. But you both still suffer the 20 force damage regardless.
Alright, and it doesn't need to make a save because it can't exist in this space.
Oh, no.
So 1 point of damage, and it's gone. So.
And for you, is that force damage halved?
No, I still take that full.
Okay, so he heals half of that damage as well.
I'm only resistant to physical stuff and necrotic.
Yeah, this fucking space shit.
So yeah, 20 damage. Okay. Yeah, I don't have much, so yeah, beat it out of them.
Hit it
Smash.
till it dies.
Yeah, that's my option. That's actually what I have.
24 hits. Just barely, though. So that is going to be 33, 38. Another 4, so 29. All right, that's going to be another 30.
And then hasted action. I will unleash a stellar flame breath right in his face. Once to be avoided, he can eat this entire tail of this cone.
What is that going to be? A dex save?
Dex save, DC 18.
All right.
Still takes half damage.
Plus the radiant?
Yes. It's fire and radiant.
Oh, yeah, because of... Yeah.
Because of epilogue.
Yeah. Not the rage damage, though.
Yes.
That is
rage.
41. Ooh, good chunking on him. All done?
That's me. Bonus action, I will conjure an echo outside of this.
Okay. Now just make sure that your echo doesn't say a place that you can see. Bulkhead. Start of your turn. Strength save.
Alright. Strength save.
Alright.
How about a 27?
27 is not bad. Prone is disadvantage on strength and...
I don't know if it has anything to do with strength saves.
All attack rolls made are at advantage. Yeah, prone doesn't say anything about that. So yeah, you're good. 27. You feel the force dragging you forward, but you kind of just anchor yourself on the ground as you can't see anything inside of there.
Okay.
Now, since you succeeded, just like Liara did, you can move freely.
I'll use half of my movement to stand up. I'm going to cast with my action, I'm going to cast a 4th level Cure Wounds on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about the 2, so that's 19. So I'm at
40.
40.
You're better than a 9th level wizard.
Don't have any bonus actions I can do, I don't think. No. Because I'm out of defense field. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Five, 10, 15 over here, I guess. And be done.
Alrighty. Owen, you're technically inside. You still have to give a strength save, but that is going to be 20 points of force damage on you.
Okay, and I get 9 back for Survivor. So 113.
I'm a survivor. I'm on a man.
Oh, 15. Fuck. 15 strength save.
Alright, you were drugged 30 feet towards him.
Okay.
So now you can see him and Kaz perfectly fine, but no more Lucian.
No! Alright, well. Nothing better to do than just to start blasting them. Alright, here we go. 24?
24 just barely hits.
Oh, good. Add a little force damage to that, too. So, 26.
Boop.
Second. That's a crit.
Ooh. Y'all and these crits, come on. 25,
So-
33.
38. 38.
38. Thank you. Another 5 on it.
Third attack. Well, that's hits, because 29 hit.
Yeah.
And last. Haha! Another one.
God damn. 34. As you are drugged towards him, you're lying on your back, shooting nonstop at the guy as you are being brought over to this black hole-like creature.
Yeah.
All done?
Yep, all done.
All right, end of your turn. He is going to do a pulse wave at you and Casimir. Wait, how far back do they go? 30-foot cone. Let's go. And we have a cone. Bulkhead, you're just barely in it.
Wonderful.
Alrighty, so I need all 4 of y'all. And you know what? He'll upcast this to 4th level.
Ugh.
Hey, it's just 1 more damage die, I think.
Con save, okay.
Yep.
Jesus.
And then 19 fails.
1 more d6,
26.
so 17. 19 fails, 12 fails, 24 success, 26 success. So Owen and Casimir, you are not pushed away from him. Bulkhead and Lucian, you both are pushed away. 15 feet, and you suffer 17 points of damage, Bulkhead Lucian, and then halve to the other 2.
You upcast it, it goes 5 feet extra for each spell level.
Ooh, so both of you move 20 feet back. Haha. Bulkhead, you're just getting slammed into the corner up here.
What the was he yo-yoing y'all? Like, suck you in, spit you out, suck you in, spit you out.
Hey, any of y'all ever see Naruto? I draw inspiration from strange points.
I think it seems like these guys are a little bit bulimic. There's a lot of binging and purging happening.
True. That's 9 and 9. So 17 plus 17 plus 9 plus 9. 52 is what he heals.
Wait, he heals back from spells too?
All sources of force damage. Oh, but it's supposed to be halved, so that's only 26. All right. Now it is his turn. He is going to start by biting you, Owen. Nom.
Oh, that hits.
That'll be 14 piercing and 36 necrotic. He heals from his necrotic. Are you resistant to necrotic?
No.
Okay. And then, well, there's no reason for him not to. Pulse Wave at 4th level again. The other 2, you're too far back. You can't get hit by it. Ooh, 26 this time. Fail.
I'm gonna use Indomitable.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, do I want to fail?
That's
15 feet's not enough.
Nah.
He's
God
pushing you
dang
back
it.
20 feet, by the way.
Oh, I won't be in the circle anymore. Well, I failed.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a hell no. I'm not moving.
All right, 26 halved is 13 to you, Kaz. And then 26 to you, Owen. Where's my calculator? 26 plus 13 divided by 2. 19 round. Up. Down. Up. We round everything up. Re-round everything up. Plus 20. Okay, that is the end of his turn. Lucian, strength save.
All right. So does it seem like there's a place in this room that wouldn't constantly be getting pulled towards him?
What's your passive?
18.
So 13 in this instance. How much dark vision do you have?
60 feet.
You see that Liara's hair is not being pulled in his direction.
Okay, all right.
But you see objects towards the wall seem to be.
All right, well, guess I'll use my game advantage on this strength save.
Uh-huh.
Because I really want to be able to move around. Let's go, 22. It makes it, right?
22 is the save.
Yes.
We love 22.
All right. I cannot see into this black circle, right?
That is correct.
Son of a bitch. Well, I'm going to have to activate my my watch from Tiny and cast True Sight.
True Sight goes off and you can see into this void happening over here. And inside the pit of his stomach, there appears to be like a mouth that is eating the material being pulled into it, including the blood from each of you.
Ugh. Okay. Oh, broadcast. So I'll go. I can move normally, so I'll move here, and then I will Misty Step further down the hallway.
Boop.
And I've got True Sight. And I'm
Okay.
still invisible.
All right. Because of your true sight, it looks like the void is not intercepting this object specifically, so if you're closer to it, you're safe. If you're further, you are not.
If I'm closer to this,
This object here, yeah.
well, I would have teleported one step over then if it.
There you go. Now it looks like the area that it's pulsating from him outwards isn't able to grab you from this angle.
Okay.
All done?
Yeah, that's everything.
Liara.
Okay. She can't see illusion, so she's gonna say, Owen, is he still in the same place?
I think so.
Okay, perfect. Liara is smart enough to know that that shadow would have disappeared. She's gonna move the blade to flank with Casimir and go
Hell
to
yeah.
town.
Go for it.
Blade of disaster.
Does the Blade of Disaster have hit points, or it's probably not?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't. It's like a spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I was figuring. Damn. You can't
It's
leech
not
off of
Baldur's-
nothing.
It's not Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Spiritual weapon doesn't have hit points.
I laughed so hard when I saw that was a
I seen
thing.
that, I was like, what the?
Hey, that might be a good change.
40 hit points though, it's decent.
Yeah, I'm thinking, give it 15 hit points per level.
22. That's a crit.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm gonna roll 8d12. Slash R 8d12. Holy shit.
And then
I guess can you non-lethal with a fucking spell?
no.
Shit.
No.
Oh no.
I don't think you're gonna kill him.
On a crit, add 8d12 instead of 4, so 12d12. So 4, 8 is 12. So minus 38. Minus 50. You don't hear Casimir getting pissed off, so.
Yeah, did,
Second attack? Oh, that was the second. Okay.
yeah. Did you count the first one?
I believe so. He had nearly 200, and now he doesn't.
Well, that was my bonus action.
Damn.
Ninth level spells, y'all. Some people heal.
Yeah, I need to. I have 50 max hit points at the moment. Fuck it. I guess she'll cast 5th level animate objects and just send all the books at this guy.
What books? You already destroyed everything in here.
Oh, everything's destroyed.
Remember, you opened up a
yeah.
void of nothingness?
Shit.
Animate objects.
guess
You nerfed
actually,
it yourself.
Can I examine? I guess I can't really, because I can't go in there or I'm gonna die. So like,
I mean,
there
you
was
can move around. What are you trying to see?
she wants to see this machine and if there's a way to like shut it down or brief.
Oh, it's not a
stop it.
it's not a machine. It's a magical like circle protecting it. Yeah, roll an investigation. Let's see what you can see inside.
Okay, yeah, because she can't go in there and. Okay. Investigation. Things Liara is great at. A 9.
It's weird. Magic that says no magic or no physical, but it's still magic. So how does it magic? And it's just confusing.
Okay. I guess I'll get on this side of the machine at this point, and that's my
What's
turn.
your passive?
My passive is 19.
So minus 5, 14. You look inside, and would you be able to describe what you look like as you're in there? Gold? Well, you see somebody in there.
Right.
It looks, when you peer in, it is this empty,
Hello?
colorless plain. Yes. Just
Finally.
yeah,
Sorry.
1 second. You see this empty, colorless plain that's filled with sand and these intense winds that are blowing persistently, and a very weak and confused looking what do you look like, since you came back to consciousness as soon as your heart returned to your body?
Okay, Ergwald, he looks about like average height for, well, if you look at his face, you can definitely tell he's not like human. He's not like dwarf. He's got a lot of hair, upper body. He's got, big time mullet. But if you notice, he probably looks like one of the strongest things you've ever seen. Like muscles on top of muscles everywhere.
By the way, I'm messaging you on Discord to give you a stamp creator, just so you can upload that image into this and get yourself a circular stamp like everyone else is using.
That's fine. Thank you.
Yeah, and as soon as you're done with that, we'll be able to actually roll your initiative utilizing this token, please.
Okay.
I'll set up the other one, but yeah.
Well, I'm not on the map now, so I can't click on anything to roll my initiative.
You are on the map, you just can't see with this token, unfortunately. All right, vision. Dark vision. 60 feet. Emits light 5 feet. Save changes.
There you go.
Yep.
I hate to interrupt, but you might want to check YouTube chat.
Oh, dang.
Goose! 4 inspirations to the DM and 1 to everyone else. Thank you so kindly, Goose. Really appreciate that. Oh, we're going to have the bunny suit after break, apparently. Thank you, Goose. So, everybody, you get a viewer inspiration. Since you are new to this, viewer inspiration means you get to retroactively reroll with it. However, since it came from the wild goose, you have to honk when you use it as a thank you. And I have 4. All right, did you roll your initiative?
Yes.
Perfect.
14.
So, Liara, you notice somebody all the way inside of a different plane of existence, apparently. Do you do anything about that?
Are you alive? And she's gonna scream out, guys, this machine's powered by an orphan.
You hear echoes of this strange-sounding individual as you turn around and, oh shit, there's somebody like floating in the sky over there. She looks weird.
What is that?
It's a dress.
It
It
has
looks like-
pockets.
Yeah, it does have pockets. I paid especially for it. Okay, yeah, I guess that's Liara's turn.
Oh, Roll20 is lagging like a motherfucker for me.
Yeah, it's lagging for me right now as well. I created the token though.
Perfect. All right, the end of your turn, Liara?
Yeah.
All right, at the end of your turn, he's going to use one of his legendary actions. Oh. Yeah, Pulse Wave just you, Casimir. And he has to use a 3rd level for this one.
I do get moved up.
Huh?
15.
I rolled an 18. I fail.
Yeah, rolls aren't showing up for me.
YouTube again.
Damn, all the players get an inspiration as well. Thank you, Otis. And you have to thank Otis when you use yours.
Thanks, Otis.
Thank you, Otis.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to use Otis's reroll right now to screw over this failed save.
Hey, you have to
I'm
thank
not
him.
Moving. Thank you, Otis.
Yes.
Oh!
Never mind, that seems a
Thank you, Otis.
Otis giveth and Otis taketh.
All right, 15 feet back. 5, 10, 15. You're just barely still in there. And the damage was 23. So he heals for 12. All right. Casimir, start of your turn. Oh, this is where it becomes dangerous. Oh, wait. Strength save. If you fail this... Oh, that was close to failing. 23 is a success. Whew. You can freely move. However, you still suffer the 20.
We racing right back up. I have to move like a peasant
Oh,
and actually use my feet.
imagine walking. In this
I
thing.
know. I mean, I could have teleported like 10 feet and then walked still. Right. Stabbing. Stabbing? Stab.
Sorry, I thought the immovable, anti-teleportation would have worked against those temporal shunts.
Unfortunately, it's time,
Wow.
not space. It's the... Yeah, my bad. But hey, he can't run away like a little bitch.
It was very useful on a vampire.
Well, technically, time and space are the same thing.
Nope. So...
Not D&D.
different dimensions, motherfucker. Anyways, that's...
And I had a question.
Yeah.
The echo that I summoned, if I summon it not at the top of the round, because I tried to summon one before, but I couldn't summon one outside, so it would have had to be inside and then walked out. Would it have had to make a save when it was summoned since the start
Nope.
of the turn had already
It's only when they
passed?
start their turn inside of it, not when they move
Okay.
into it.
Then I will
Think of it like it's a
summon it.
pulse that's pulling you in, not a
Yeah.
persistent dragging.
That's what I figured, wanted to make sure. So then I will bonus action summon an echo for this.
Ah.
That was 1 hit, then 2 hit.
Wait, didn't
I
you
will
already
say-
do your attacks?
No, I only did 1 so far.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that's going to be 31.
I will say my attacks right now are non-lethal.
Okay.
And third attack.
$29.
Is he looking biteable or just about on the edge of that?
It's hard to tell against this individual. I'd say
Yeah.
give me an insight check. Or sorry, medicine.
Investigation.
Yeah, I said medicine. Maybe, maybe not.
Okay, then I'm going to chop at the back of his knees just to bring him down to the ground.
Go for it.
Non-lethally.
Yep.
With Unleash Incarnation.
Alrighty.
And also give me a Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. With advantage. Good.
This is not magical. But
Oh, never mind. Not advantage, but 26.
Still 33, no, 23 damage.
23 on top of that. What is this effect?
No, I hit him, and then I was trying to feed him.
Oh, okay, so not an additional past that. Okay, just making sure. All right, yeah. He's still, well, standing. Just barely.
Hasted action. Nom nom nom.
Go for it. Casimir. As your echo slams him like a mafia boss in the back of the fucking kneecaps, you see him twist downwards and the void continuing to expand, getting as wide as his chest and as wide as his sides and growing bigger and bigger. And as he falls down, he begins muttering these ancient, hungry words that begin to infuriate you. And you grab him by the side of the head, jerking it to the side as you sink your maul into his neck and take one thirsty drain. And as you feel the very limited amount of blood that this individual seems to have had sift into you, I need everybody in this entire chamber, other than Lucian and Liara, to give me dex saves. Casimir, you're at disadvantage because you are inside the aura.
I guess I don't need to make one.
That is correct.
Straight roll because I'm watching this happen. Didn't make
Correct.
sense.
You know, I'm using my other Indomitable.
Not that it's going to help anyway.
Oh my god.
God damn.
Cursed.
God damn.
I will immediately use Otis's inspiration. Thank you,
That's a
Otis.
retroactive reroll, so don't use it unless you need it.
Oh, so that's a retroactive reroll.
Yeah, viewer
Oh.
inspos are fun.
Okay, well, I'll probably still need it, but we'll
Okay,
see here.
We'll see.
I'm going to use my reaction to give Owen another roll with Chrono Shift.
Let's go, Owen.
Can I use game inspiration on the reroll?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Whenever you are forced to roll a die, you can use it.
27.
That's how you fucking do it, Owen.
Whew.
Like I was saying, I'm using Otis's reroll, so thank you, Otis.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you're not wasting it in case anything like that. But 16 is still a failure.
If only it was a strength save.
Sorry.
Oh well.
As you pull your mouth away from him, Casimir, and you feel the blood just dripping down the sides of your lips, and this new achieved moment of ecstasy comes to you. You are hit with the expansion of this void that is Nebulo. Owen, you feel something strange, and some instinct deep inside of you tells you to hide, and you leap out of the way, going towards the machine or the mechanism and hiding underneath the side of it as best as you can. Bulkhead, you getting slammed the fuck out of into the wall over and over and over again. Unfortunately, you are met with the pulsation of this individual as well, and that is going to be 150 points of force damage to everybody within that range who failed.
Okay.
Oh,
How do we calculate lethal damage?
It has to supersede your maximum in the negatives to be an immediate kill.
Okay.
What's your max?
Well, my max is 163, so I'm
Then
fine.
you're not instantly killed, but you're unconscious.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
Soul of Artifice.
And take that
Remember
off.
to use it this time.
Nice.
I have to end one of my infusions,
Yep.
which I will end my spell refueling ring. So I'm at 1 hit point.
Okay. So, and after that void strikes out against all of you, Casimir, you feel different. You feel this void itself seems to have moved past you and through you and has shattered many different aspects of your physical form and being, but it also seems to have nestled into you as well. Very similarly to how this individual seems to have been able to command the void, at least on a rudimentary level. And as they disintegrate away into nothingness, dust remaining, Bulkhead, you look over at Kaz as you see the void-like energy seems to be pulsing into his back and spreading throughout his body. Kaz, I need you to roll me a d5.
Should I use an advantage roll on this?
No.
Ah.
You don't want high.
That's why I was like, can I use an advantage so that when I can get 2 options and pick between them?
No.
You do have 1 reroll.
Really? So that sounds like that was the best option?
That was the best option. You instantaneously suffer 1 level of exhaustion. You cannot regain hit points currently, as your body is adapting to the void.
Is Casimir like prone right now?
He's in that hunched over position where he was over top of Nebulo.
Bulkhead's gonna walk up to Casimir and sort of like, do you need help getting up?
I can stand soon enough. Give me a moment. Last time this happened, it knocked me unconscious.
Think we just won, Orphan. I'm just gonna help you out of here real quick. She's gonna use telekinesis and pick up the orphan.
You hear the echoing words go over towards you, are you willing for the telekinesis?
I'm no orphan.
Is he speaking common? What language is he speaking?
I'll speak my native one.
Yeah, which is Hungrul?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Liara, you understand him.
That's what every orphan says. She's just gonna pull him out.
Right. Did you ever create a token, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, upload it onto your sheet.
I think I did.
Bulkhead's gonna try to use his last charge of spell storing item to give Casimir a cure wounds, only to realize that he can't be healed right now.
Yeah. His body seems to reject it. So, were you willing?
As of now, I have no idea what, so I would say no.
Okay. That'll be a strength save. Right?
21, yeah.
Oh.
What is it?
A strength save, DC 21.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. That's a good first roll.
He doesn't weigh over 1,000 pounds, right?
No, but it's still...
I'm like, what are you doing to me? Stop this!
As you are drugged through the sky itself, and you push outside of this strange object that was out here. Liara, as you look at it, and even you, Lucian, you can see whatever protective magic was on it seems to have been significantly disrupted and destroyed thanks to that pulsation of energy that happened on the other side.
So is this thing like the doorway?
Or you were drug out here?
Like we were told there was like a glass something and then there was some sort of a portal behind it? Is that what this thing is?
That's a great assumption.
So am I where I thought I was last time? Like, or am I someplace completely different?
When you're drug out, you see for the first time in quite a while colors. And there's no wind, and there's no sand, and there's people, and you can taste the air. This is a completely different place than wherever you just were.
All right.
But then what happened moments before your falling immediately kicks in.
Mm-hmm. All right. Once I'm got firm foot, I'm going to shove Liara and try to run. He has no idea what's going on.
So.
Go for it. Is
right.
it just his athletics?
Sure, if you guys are cool with it.
I'm fine with it. Okay. 27.
Are you kidding me?
Wow!
Liara is strong.
Solid lady. Oh!
Whoa. Calm down. Are you a cat?
No.
She's gonna say in Hungrul. Yeah, I haven't met too many cats that speak.
Who are you?
Liara. And there's a vampire lord over here we're trying to kill. She's making the sword swing still.
Casimir, it's getting dangerously close to you as it's just swinging there.
That's why I wouldn't just call Bulkhead. Bulkhead, can you tell her to not kill us with that sword?
Liara, we're fine.
Oh, you're not attacking me. That's something.
Stop swinging the sword.
Okay. Stop the sword from moving.
Very hard to keep my body together right now, and that is not helping.
It doesn't sound like Casimir's in a good shape. I'm gonna be right back. Don't run away.
I'm going after her like, you're not leaving me alone.
So you all see from around the corner this towering bugbear following Liara. I forget, did you describe your character already?
Yeah.
Okay. So how about we go through and everybody describes their characters. Liara.
Liara is currently wearing a dress that looks like it's made out of stars. In fact, it's made of somebody's skin. But it moves. When she moves, stars move. I don't know if you guys ever saw that show Chowder growing up, but it's kind of like that, where the outfits just kept changing as they walk. She has red hair and human body. She has the human body of a girl named Melissa right now. She seems not entirely there most of the time. And yeah, I guess that's Liara.
Yeah. I'm around the corner. I'm like, what is this place?
And as you round that corner seeing that, you also see a bloodied Lucian.
Lucian's invisible.
Oh, never mind. You do not see him.
And what you do not see is
Yeah.
an elf. An elf who's around 6 feet tall and slender, wearing just kind of regular brownish robes. He's got a staff and a very strange left hand. Seems to shimmer.
So he asked the question, Liara.
What did he ask?
What is this place?
I don't know, some place we just trashed, but we're only here to get broomstones and kill a vampire lord, which my friend really needs me right now. And she keeps walking. I'm just gonna tell him you're a big orphan cat.
That's not descriptive enough.
Casimir, you hear the entire conversation happening over there.
What is this place?
Yeah, I find this very odd.
Way too loud right now.
Now,
First off-
Casimir.
So Casimir will be focusing on the massive explosion that just happened to him. But Casimir is let me pull up my description. Elf looking, with short reddish reddened hair and eyes, pale greyish skin. It looks like he could potentially be mistaken for a drow, but it's not that grey. Right now I think he's in his black formal kind of gothic clothes because he has to keep up appearances as Blood Count. So he is in that wear large great swords, though you'll still be wielding right now. They'll just be caked in blood. And right now, very frigidly standing in place, taking deep breaths, trying to not let all his body just fade away to this void. And
So-
visibly exhausted.
You have a question. Since Liara said she was going to deal with a vampire lord,
Yeah.
out of the 3 people I see, which one looks like the vampire lord?
The man wearing gothic attire with blood running down his mouth, who looks like he got hit by a fucking freight train.
Well, Liara, it seems your vampire lord has been taken care of.
Yeah, that's his wife, and she's gonna point at the big green monster on the ground. And that's him dead on the ground.
That's the Nightweaver that you fought against. Also, him is nothing but ash.
That's a vampire lord on the ground. Yeah, they do that when they die.
That's no ordinary Empire Lord. Nightweaver, you guys beat.
Oh, well, we also trashed his house.
No.
His
You don't
goods.
understand. That thing sucker punched me and got the drop on me.
Yes. Did it steal your heart or something?
Now, Bulkhead.
No. Or did it?
As soon as
I
you
don't know.
talk is what you describe. Bulkhead, your turn.
So Bulkhead is a rather tall warforged. It's hard. He's wearing full. I say he's wearing. He seems to be an extremely armor-plated metal man. With like a sort of like a whitish blue armor. He's got a shield and a shield in one hand, and the other hand there's this weird like almost like spatial distortion around his fist. He's got glowing green sort of like gem-like eyes and a sort of rust or copper colored face, but doesn't really have a mouth, just sort of like a line across it that would as a facsimile for a mouth, but he's very clearly not a flesh being. He's a man of metal and leather and mechanical stuffs.
Very cool.
Also, that's definitely not a cat.
I'm telling you, it's a cat, and it's an orphan. That the machine was powered by an orphan. I really think we should just destroy it.
So you say it's just ashes?
The Nightweaver is still a physical form, but the Vampire Lord is ashes in front of Casimir, and Owen's currently stepping on them.
Queen doesn't have a head. She has been beheaded.
Yeah,
Get
okay.
that.
No head, but there is the physical form, which is this flowing essence like of a creature. It's very strange.
I
want
will
to kick
end
the
my.
Nightweaver's corpse.
What were you saying?
I was just gonna say I'll end my invisibility and make my presence known to her.
I wouldn't notice you right now because I just feel like Murgle just filled with anger. He just kicks the Nightweaver and like, damn it! Now I can never beat this thing. One thing that beat me. Ugh.
And don't feel too bad. It sort of like tried to steal the hearts of two of our compatriots and then tried to steal my heart, but I don't really have one. So it just sort of angrily clawed at me and then it died. So everything's fine.
All you gotta do is
Hopefully.
shoot it in the chest. You'll be alright.
Yeah.
Or bite its head off. It didn't taste good though. I don't recommend.
So do we actually do it? Did we get him?
I got him. It's
Good.
currently whirling around inside my stomach. It feels a little bit strange.
So what's this ash then?
What's left of him?
Oh, good. I'm gonna take one step back and I'm gonna start pissing on it.
That sounds
Owen,
so-
now describe what
Yeah.
you look like.
Yeah, as you see Owen, pissing on this guy. Owen, true name is Octavius Wilhelm Ellsworth Nathanielson IV Esquire, but he goes by Owen. He's a GIF, hippo. Not a GIF. He's a GIF. He's a hippo folk. He's about close to 8 feet tall and a little over 500 pounds. He likes to carry around a
Easy.
large pistol and a silvered rapier, and the clothing you see in the token is correct. And he wears a nice, cool eye patch.
Nice.
And he hates vampirates. Hence why he's pissing on this one right now.
Just who in the hell are you guys?
A ragtag group of
Scientists. Well, I'm a scientist.
I'm a scientist.
As he says to the scientist, he just stares at the guy pissing on the corpse and and stares, goes back and like, yeah, you guys surely look like scientists.
It's a very long story. So you're a bugbear.
Yes.
How did you get caught up in this whole Nightweaver, Astrobite, Plundead nonsense?
The hell did you just say?
The vampires. How did you get here?
You said a whole bunch of words next to each other, and they don't make sense to me.
Oh no, not another one.
Oh no.
I was only here to fight the Nightweaver. That's all I cared for. I heard of its legendary strength. And it got the drop on me.
And then
And then I was in the void, apparently.
Did you see
And now I'm here.
Did you see anything else in the void? Like
No, it's called a void for a reason.
Damn it. So where the hell did he put all the brimstone and spellgemmer helms?
Any more stairs anywhere, Joey?
You can roll an investigation roll if you would like.
Oh, I do those so well.
I will help.
How about I just let you? Oh yeah.
Well, I'm at disadvantage.
Also, my character is not stupid. My character is actually above average intelligence.
Well,
That's why I'm not saying stupid words.
He just doesn't know things.
He just didn't care about like the vampire stuff. He was singly focused on one thing.
Let's go, Owen.
Nice.
Not a crit though, right?
say you're above
Well, it
average
is.
doesn't mean a whole lot to two people who are from a realm that
A 14, anything of,
abhors unintelligent people.
yeah, anything under a 14, you get kicked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would suck to be one of those people.
I'd like to see them try to kick me out.
So, Owen, as you were wandering around down here, you notice that there's a strange engraving into the magical pillars that seem to go around this incredible structure. And when you look at the pillars more specifically, they're altered broomstones. But the amount of altering that had to have been done to it, well, to say the least, this Nebulo must have been some level of arcane genius. Seems like he was adapting them into this object to empower this, well, connection to a different plane. By the looks of it, there's probably 6 or 7 of them that are just being utilized for this specifically. And also, when you look into the portal from this side, you can see that there is 2 of them currently stashed away and peeking out from the sands.
Okay.
So 2 functioning ones that could still be utilized for ships and travel. Your ship's broomstone was removed, so you would need one for that. And there is a bunch of them that are used as a, well, perpetual way to protect this from all manners of magic.
See any helms?
Looking inside, there would probably be the helms just thrown haphazardly. They didn't care or need those.
Oh,
Do we see ours?
Oh, yeah, it's bejeweled very preciously.
Well, we've got a broomstone, we've got our helm back. We can get back to the ship and make it functional again.
Aren't there a lot of helms? Didn't you say there was a few?
Yeah, there's
They're all
several
very
in there.
valuable. Well, grab them all.
Yeah, let's grab all the helms and these tombstones. Where'd the cat go?
The ship, you say? Like, so we're somewhere in the Astral Sea, I assume?
yeah.
Sort of
Well,
uncharted, kind of. We're in the Trillian cluster from the dark side of the heavens.
Yeah, we came to attack this pirate base.
Trillian is not too far from where you hail from.
Oh.
I mean, it's like... Now, I don't know space very well, because I'm not one of those types of nerds. But, like, we're the Milky Way galaxy, it would be considered the next one over.
Now you're talking satellite galaxies
Sure.
or Andromeda?
Sure. I'm not that type of nerd.
Well, there's a big difference between the satellite and the Andromeda.
So whatever is right next to the Milky Way.
Okay, and one of the satellite galaxies. That ain't too far.
Yeah.
Only about 100,000 light years. How fast do these ships go?
Fast enough. If you're relatively close, if your home is relatively close by, you'd probably get there in, depending.
I'm from just next door. But that's relative term. How the hell did I get out all the way out here? God damn magic.
Well, if you want to go back home, we can certainly give you a ride or whatever. It's up to you.
I tell him where my home is.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm from Volition.
Volition?
I'm from Volition, sorry.
Roughly how far away would Volition be from where we are now?
The Trillian cluster is like right over here by Shade.
Yeah, I meant in terms of like how long it would take us to get from here to Volition.
Oh, probably a month of travel.
Only about a month away. You certainly are quite a bit of ways from home.
Well, it's not like you owe me to get home. Appreciate it, but if not, I understand.
I mean,
I've gotten this far on my own. I can continue doing so.
Not exactly in the business of ignoring stranded individuals, considering my compatriot and I, and he sort of like pats Owen on the shoulder.
You know that's how we got into this mess, right?
Yeah, we sort of.
You wanted to pitch up a hitchhiker, and he ended up being a vampire, and yeah.
Well, this is very clearly not a vampire. It's a bugbear.
He has sharp teeth, just like a vampire.
And I'm not a pirate either.
Guys, it's a cat.
I'm not a cat.
That's a cat.
I am not a cat.
Hey, is Casimir still super smart?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
what are you looking to know?
Just want to make sure.
Is there anything in here that is not entirely destroyed that I can make a bed out of? Or a
Besides
pillow,
yourself?
at least.
I mean, the floor is honestly not a bad option. You're so fucked up.
I think we're all fucked.
There's no rugs, because all of those were sucked into the initial void. There's no furniture, because, again, the void.
Lucian, would you be able to, I don't know, teleport us back to our ship?
Yeah, our ship. Me and Bulkhead's ship.
I said our ship.
Well, I didn't want him confused with the shitty ship.
Should
Mind
we?
if I at least go on your ship?
I
Even if
can
you're not taking me
hear
home?
you.
I'll get you guys back to the ship, but shouldn't we grab that anchor instead of like leaving it there?
Also, we still have to explore this place and loot it and things.
Yeah,
we
need
gotta
to...
grab a lot of broomstones for that.
And
that
there
Nobu
could
guy.
still be more vampires around here.
Don't worry about that. I'm feeling good.
Like that?
You look
Join
at
the-
Liara, and she's just profusely bleeding from the side of her head.
Yeah, she was actually gonna take off the earring and look at it because she's never done that before with it.
Oh, it is bright red.
Where's the other earring? She's gonna say it.
I want to make sure to get my bag of holy with all my stuff in it. Oh yeah.
Hey, what did you say your name was again, Cat?
You can call me
Or have you seen my other earring when you were in that machine?
Again. Boyd.
Yeah, it could have been there.
Boyd. Boid.
Hey, he can spell.
So you say void, but I also say food. It's supposedly a food source.
Oh yeah, my character is probably the worst social skills in the entire group.
Oh, you haven't met
You would
you haven't
be
met normal
surprised.
Kaz yet.
I have 6.
Normal Kaz.
If I in my enlightened state take a look at the earring, can I tell that is there another one that is potentially out there?
Are you proficient in jewel crafting?
No.
Intelligence check then, Casimir.
Investigation.
No, it's an intelligence check.
I'm proficient in jeweler's tools.
Then go ahead, Bulkhead. Roll a jeweler's check, utilizing intelligence.
Intelligence. Let's see. I believe.
I'm feeling really lightheaded, guys, by the way, after using this thing. This pools of blood just forming out of her ear.
Bulkhead, we love 22.
22.
I think I should have. Yeah, I should have expertise in that because of.
So an extra 5?
Extra
Damn.
6, so 28.
Kite.
And 23 for me.
Let's go, Kaz.
Very nice.
All right, so let's start with the 23. Casimir, the way that the earring is designed, it actually would be like a very... It's supposed to be a singular defining feature. Usually when you create jewelry, or what you've noticed amongst the vampire nobles is when you have jewelry that is supposed to be the centerpiece, it is more luxurious, larger, bulkier, like amulets, necklaces, things like that, watches. The way that this earring is designed, it has to be the center case of whatever attraction is supposed to draw. It is the centerpiece. So you don't think it would have another mate. Bulkhead, you come to the exact same conclusion.
Liana, you do know that there isn't another piece to it. You can tell by the curvature of its design and just by the elegant nature of it. It is supposed to be the centerpiece. There isn't
Casimir,
going
you've
to
been
be
reading
another-
that book that I gave you, the dictionary. You're speaking normally. I'm so happy you read it.
What is
Huh?
a book? I'm kidding, I know what a book is. Although, I think... It comes and goes.
But Casimir has a point. It's a singular piece. It doesn't have a pair because of how extravagant it is. So
My head literally leans to one side now because of how big this earring is. There's got to be a second anchor somewhere. And it's an
No.
earring.
you realize people wear singular earrings on one ear and not one on the other, correct? Like
Sometimes.
that is a thing that happens.
You could also wrap it into a chain and just wear it as a necklace rather than an earring.
I much prefer that, but I don't know how it would feel about it.
Just get a
It
set
sometimes
of-
whispers things.
Get a
I
set.
can
What?
technically I could probably make a replica if you really want to balance it out, but
I think I saw its
What-
twin. When we go back to that place where we can't teleport, I'm gonna grab its twin.
Good luck.
I don't know. I just feel really woozy right now, guys, and I don't want to put it near my ear in case it starts saying things.
Well,
I'm
If
gonna
the thing's talking to you, you should, get rid of it.
I don't know. I usually just tune it out.
That sounds like
That's
crazy talk. Why
not
would you do
solving
that?
the problem, though.
I'm gonna put the earring back on, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta be careful how you say that, because, like, we're all talking to each other right now. Does that mean we gotta get rid of everybody?
We're all sentient beings. She's hearing voices from an earring.
Well, we got it from a very strange place.
I mean,
Even more reason.
sentient magic items aren't entirely unheard of. It can pose an issue, but she seems fine, I guess. I don't know. She's an odd one. It's hard to tell.
Seems entirely fine. I don't know why we'd have anything against that. Sentient items seem absolutely fine.
Yeah, I have a crown on that doesn't even come off. It hurts when I try to pull it off.
How have you guys survived?
Like eating explosions.
Sheer will and determination.
That bolsters my argument even more.
Hey, you piss on my boat, I'm living this piss on you.
Ugh.
The bitterness fuels you all.
He just puts his head in his hand. He's like, "What have I got myself into?"
Well,
Hey,
we
we got you free, all right? All this, being mad at us for living.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
were
mad at you for
fooled,
living. I'm shocked you are.
Well, I sometimes have to do a bump to help myself, but it works.
Have you tried
Yeah,
just
they're-
not being weak? It
They're
normally
all-
helps.
Oh, I am not weak. I am most certainly not weak.
Yeah, those two are kind of on drugs like 50%
I would-
of the time. It's
I-
crazy.
I am the strongest creature on the station, for certain.
Oh, okay.
I would refrain from arguing with the blood count. Even
Well, I'm not
though
arguing. I'm making a statement.
Mm,
You know
let's
what?
not have a
could,
pissing contest with the man that just ate a void man.
he could be right for this moment.
Let's
But
not
if it
even
was-
entertain that right
But
now.
if it was Kaz tomorrow,
I mean, do you want to settle in an arm wrestle? Science
Sure.
versus cat?
Sure.
Liara's
It's-
gonna sit down. Let's go.
They're not a cat.
Oh wait, no, not with Casimir. He's like really injured. Not him. Here, whatever
It's-
it is.
Do you really think I am going to lose against
A
food?
cat.
Yes.
Food.
Okay.
Against
I'm still
food.
trying to digest, I'll avoid and everything, and I can still put you on the ground. Can we do this quickly?
All right.
I have
Oh,
places to
the
be and
armor.
look to steal.
I'll rage just to get advantage on this.
I don't
Other
think
art-
this is a good idea.
I will rage as well.
So you'll be at a straight roll since you're exhausted, Kaz.
I got a
Yeah.
nat 1, so I got a 12.
You were rolling like shit.
Ooh.
I know, but it's
Wait,
enough.
are you a worshiper of 22?
No.
Okay. So 22. Yeah, Liara, he feels, I mean, pretty obnoxiously strong.
Ow. Well, you beat me, so congratulations. I don't know if you do want to go against Casimir. You're more than welcome to. I'm just gonna go wash my hands.
That creature behind me, too weak right now.
Look, I'm nearly dead and I can still put you down. Can we do this quickly? Just come here.
All right.
Oh my god.
I still got mid on my rage, so I don't have to use another one.
Go ahead.
Right. You know,
There
try
we
to-
go.
32.
Yes. Try to, put some effort into it.
oh,
Yeah.
Kaz.
28.
Given the circumstances of how...
Wait, wait.
Huh?
Oh my god. Walker's gonna cheat it.
Really? Who are you flashing? Do you want or Kaz?
Kaz. So Kaz wins by 1. Because it's
Yeah.
28 plus 5 is 33.
Kaz, you feel this inconceivable notion of understanding of everything that is happening all around you at once, and it's such a strange thing as you comprehend the tensions in his muscles and the opportunities to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until you are victorious. Must be the claw. Holy fuck! This dude had to have cheated.
Oh, he did. He got to. What's the? I don't know even know the pulse rate magic, but he's like, that makes no sense. I look around. What do you guys must know magic and helping him?
I mean,
I know magic.
We do know magic, but it wasn't any spell that helped him.
Oh, so you admit there was help, just wasn't magic.
I didn't say that.
I don't know.
The way you sounded it, yes, it was help.
It's a lot of whining I'm hearing for a loser.
You lost to a loser, though, Liara.
I mean, I lost, but then again,
Losing
I'm not the fighting
losing
type.
in a contest of strength to Casimir is not necessarily something to be angry at.
Yeah.
I was already angry beforehand.
And clearly it was close.
You only lost in an arm wrestle to a wizard. It's okay.
Oh,
Wizard. This thing here is a wizard?
Me, no. The girl that you lost to. Or did Liara?
No, I beat Liara.
win?
You
Liara
got it.
got
Yeah,
that one on
Liara
that.
rolled
I
a
seen
12.
23.
Yeah, she always rolls advantage.
My
It
bad.
was a 12, yeah.
Okay, it's okay. You can beat a wizard. Just anyone with any real measure of skill and strength. It's okay. You did well though. Like you're coming along quite well. Those muscles are. You'll
So-
get there.
Lucian, as you are seeing this or listening to this pissing contest, you do see the two still functioning broomstones inside of this portal that is breaking apart. And
Oh yeah.
you're not sure how long this portal is going to be staying up.
All right,
Okay.
let's
I'll
get these
cast
broomstones
Bigby's
outta here.
hand to kind of grab one of those.
Yep, it starts dragging one of the sides slowly.
Need help?
Yeah, we need to get these things out of here. We need them.
All
They're
right.
hard to move.
Yeah, we need as many as possible too.
Or are you going to help the giant magical
Yeah.
hand, or are you going to pick up the other one?
I'll pick up the other ones as much as up to my carrying capacity.
Oh, yeah. You all watch goes over to the other one, squats it with his long arms, lifts it up, places it on his head, and just walks out.
You would have been
Hell yeah.
You would have been so useful when we had that other one.
What up? Oh,
And then
Can we get the helms?
Bulkhead's gonna grab specifically the one from Owen and his ship.
What about the other 5?
I only have 2 hands. I'm assuming I can only carry one with 2 hands.
Unless you get creative.
Can a helm fit in a bag of holding?
Oh, absolutely. Through the opening. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a bag of
How
holding,
many?
yeah.
How many can fit in a bag of holding?
Well, the helm's like a... I would think the biggest it would be compared to is like a sombrero in width.
I thought-
So...
No, Spelljammer helm's like a chair.
Yeah, it's a chair.
Spelljammer helm.
It's not a helmet. It's a.
Oh!
It's a chair.
Yeah, the helm of
Oh,
the ship.
shit. I'm so sorry. I kept... My brain, for the
Yeah.
past 9 years, went with, like, a strap-on helmet.
Yeah. Futuristic helm, not medieval helm.
Yeah. My bad. Okay. Well, you could carry one under each arm because you're pretty bulky, bulkhead. And you could probably fit 2 more in a bag of holding.
I'll grab the other one then. I got hippo build.
Yep.
Guys, we need like 6 broomstones to make that castle float, or we gotta give the money back.
We don't. There's not enough functioning broomstones for it to work. We only have 2.
Let's grab the ones that aren't functioning. I'm sure we can fix them.
Do you know how to fix them?
Not
I-
yet.
Because I don't know how he did what he did here.
You know, here's the thing though. We don't we're gonna get them broomstones. We didn't say they're gonna get functioning broomstones.
Well, we said that we were going to make the castle fly, so they would have to work. Either way, but we didn't say it was going to be right now. Just,
Eventually.
Maybe if we go to ley lines, we can buy them because they gave us a lot of money.
It's got to be
We'll
a way to fix these things, guys. She's gonna, since she has telekinesis up, she's just gonna grab the ones that aren't functioning.
Okay.
Can I do? Sorry. Can I do a search just around like the estate? See if there's anything.
Yeah. Roll investigation. The first thing you all notice is whatever vampires did not engage in a fight with you pushed out like bitches. They went running. Reasonable.
It's okay. The one that pissed on my ship, I shot him in the dick 100 times, and then I pissed on this one, so I'm good.
26 with disadvantage. I lost in that 20 for that.
All right. Looking around the estate, in the higher up levels, there are some pretty expensive things that you can start to see and pull and loot from here. Things that they've gathered up and have just held on to over the years. Chalices that are worth a great deal of money. Gem-encrusted bowls. There's a few portraits that look very, very nice and, well, more than likely are fairly expensive for one reason or another. With your heightened intelligence right now, you would know that these landscape portraits, if they are realistic, could be catalysts to teleporting to specific locations. They're of that quality. So yeah, you just start looting through, and as you are looting and everybody else is looting the landscape, I think we're going to go ahead and go on break, everybody. And when we come back, I'll be wearing a bunny onesie, and yeah, we'll see what's happening. Bye.
Oh, God.
Hello, and welcome back. It's Bunny DM. Hello, yes, I'm wearing the thing again. Look at it. It has a face on it. Isn't that so much less intimidating than me? Anyways, where last we left off, the party was looting through this fortress that the Astrobite Plundead had constructed for themselves. Not having use for many of their things, and most of their more expensive things that they kept down in the basement being completely and utterly destroyed thanks to Liara's quick thinking early in the fight. At the end of all of it, you've gathered up as much of the valuables that you all can, feasibly take with you without wanting to spend weeks here just looting. But you start tallying everything up. Owen, I would imagine your character would have been more inclined for understanding cargo and the like of things. Yeah. So you start taking inventory, 2 fully functional broomstones, 2 gem-encrusted bowls worth 1k each, 13 chalices worth 100 gold each, 3 perfect landscape portraits, 250 gold each, 1 wasp spelljammer fully functioning. It only has 1 broomstone on it. 6 reconstructed broomstones. They're salvageable. Maybe you'll get some number of useful ones out of it eventually, but as of now, they're in that state of protective magic to keep open a portal. And 22 luxurious coffins encrusted with gems, 300 gold each. Interestingly enough, as you've been looting through everything, Casimir, one thing seemed very curious to you. There is a folklore book about some world called Sepulcrux. You've never heard of this world, but, well, now that you're intelligent, it actually looks appealing to look at.
I'm taking one of those coffins. Be careful of those portraits. They could be portals. We should probably keep them. Have the magic people search them out. I'm going to go read this book and take a nap.
So,
Hey, could one of you guys?
you climb into one of the coffins, Casimir.
Yep. I'm digesting a void. I'm going to read and nap.
I'm sort of
What do you
piling all
guys-
this on the wasp. Yeah,
Would you
what's up?
guys show me where the ship is so I can drop this off?
Oh yeah, everyone I'm gonna touch the coffin, Casimir's, and everyone just touch me real quick. Somewhere.
We have a spelljammer that we have looted, so let's just fly there.
Oh, I was just gonna teleport it. Okay.
I can't fly.
Bulkhead's gonna sit in the helm and start attuning to it. He's got a free slot now because he lost his spell refueling ring.
So we're gonna fly the wasp over to
Yes.
the salvage yard or whatever, where the other spelljammer is.
Yes.
This is everything out here inside of this cluster that you've been able to loot. Many of the other spelljammers are ships, but they don't have broomstones in them, and most of their useful metals and innards have also been completely taken apart. And it looks like there was probably more of these smaller scale ships out here as well, but whatever Plundead survived just dipped the fuck out while you were fighting the boss.
So I'll fly once I attune to the helm. I'll fly us to mine and Owen's ship, the Vitamin C.
So, you fly on over to your ship. Whee! And you start offloading everything as best as you can. Casimir, during this time, you're going to complete a short rest. You feel, while you are resting, the intelligence that you have gained is starting to wane away, and it feels like it's all draining into the gauntlet.
Do I at least make enough sense of this book that I've been reading for the past hour?
Oh, absolutely. It appears
brains.
to be this very strange tale about some foreign entity who showed up inside of this small village called Medicadrama. Medicadrama. And when it showed up, the people of the village, for the first time ever, started to become unruly, unable to control themselves very well, and started to attack one another and started to steal from one another. It was a very strange thing considering the village was so peaceful. And then one of the priests ended up building a sanctuary for the individuals where they wouldn't be influenced by this entity who, over time, grew to become the lord of this town, making more direct rulership over individuals to rule alongside him, or more appropriately underneath him. And as this continued to go on like this, it seems like the folklore in this book seems to be centered around some type of eldritch entity that was, well, a vampire.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And so I can feel my awareness of math and difficult equations beginning to slip.
Yeah. As you become more at ease and rested, it begins filtering away from you. So, mechanically, you gain that extra intelligence until you take any type of rest. And as soon as you complete that type of rest, you lose all of it.
Is there any change within Thought Leaf Claw?
Oh yeah,
levels?
it looks to be roll me an Arcana check afterwards.
$11.
It might be more vibrantly blue, but you're not quite positive. Then you hear the whispers. Oh, wow, that's so much. Well, you can get more next time, right? A lot more?
I mean, we only fed on one person.
Yeah, you can get more. A lot more.
Maybe. Although you said you were going to tell me about him. What did you learn from him?
Yes. Oh, I'll tell you everything about him. Well, he was a lackey. Aptitude for magic, but not very smart, as you can imagine. Decently, but nowhere near as delicious as... And you start getting visions of everybody else in your party. But seem to be able to, well, felt a loyalty to the man you killed, Nebulo. Seemed to want to impress him a lot, too. Aw, so sweet. And then it goes on to give you a very long explanation about what this individual was like the entire time.
Okay. As long as he has, like, kind of the background information is kind of part of what he was looking for.
Mhm.
So you can learn more about the actual lore, since he knows next to nothing about the vampires out here.
Yeah.
So at least if he has something.
They utilize the void to invigorate themselves and became a part of it.
Can he understand the process that he's undergoing and what he's currently digesting from any of this?
You feel like you're making a similar adjustment, just where they did theirs over hundreds, if not thousands of years. You're doing yours quickly right now.
Can I estimate how long until I should have entirely digested it?
I mean, you're a
My
pretty
body
tough guy.
reconstructions to cope with it.
You're a pretty tough guy. You think if you're allowed coffin rest, you'll be able to get it done probably in a week.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going for a nap then.
Mm-hmm.
Numbers don't make as much sense anymore. What even is an 8?
I'm gonna start trying to repair the vitamin C.
Alrighty. So, that's the name of your ship, the Vitamin C.
Yeah.
Alright.
Vitamin SEA.
Yeah, I figured. Alright, well then. As you are getting to work on your ship, luckily they didn't have it long enough to really destroy it. And you know the innards of this ship better than anybody, obviously. You are the one who always worked upon it, and you start gathering up the spare broomstones that they had and start attaching one of them to the bottom of your ship. As soon as you get it into the proper position and set up the helm that Owen's been sitting in the entire time, attuning to.
Jiggling and wiggling, impatiently waiting to attune.
Mm-hmm. But after just probably 2 days or so, you have the ship up and running. So everybody, you complete long rests over the course of a couple of days. Yeah. Casimir, you do heal your hit points, but the exhaustion doesn't go away while your body's still in that transitional period.
Gotcha.
And it seems like the only way you are going to be able to heal is through resting for this transitional period.
It's fine, we'll be traveling in space for a while.
Yeah. If anything comes out, you have to use just your normal hit points.
So, we've got a couple ships. Do you want to go back to Volition,
I mean, I'm not going to go back alone. Sailing a ship on your own? Suicide.
There's fair pirates.
We could drop you off.
Yeah, that would be good. A way I can test my strength against all manner of creature who I can take down.
Sure.
By the way, I don't know any of your names. Goth Kid, you start.
Goth Kid is currently sleeping in a coffin. That's Casimir.
Okay, I'll continue calling him Goth Kid until he tells me his name himself.
I'm Bulkhead. Specifically,
Bulkhead?
Warforged construction model, serial code 8U7KH43-D.
I ain't remembering that.
That's fine. Just call me Bulkhead.
No Liara.
Hi, I'm L4RA or Liara. If we're doing all the number names.
Are you a machine too?
No, I was something else. It's a long story, but I'm gonna get a new body soon, and I'm so excited.
What?
Oh, I swap bodies with
Just like,
things.
you're 2, 3? How old are you again?
2
Oh, 2.
and a half.
Because the half makes so much difference.
Okay, so make sure to... Got it. And you too.
Yeah, my name is Lucian. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I am Octavius Wilhelm Ellsworth Nathanielson IV Esquire. but you can call me Owen.
Owen. Okay. Well, if we knowing the astral seas, I've been traveling a bit. It'll probably take a little over a month, but that's if we did a straight shot. Knowing this group, it might be a year.
Oh no, we got to be back in Zodiac in 6 months.
Well,
Did you
lovely.
get like a weird brain broadcast while you're in the void?
Did I?
Yes. Yes.
That was
And
me.
That was posted in our announcements on our Discord server before you joined the game. So,
Out of character, essentially.
There's something I felt, but I don't know what it was. It was just like a thud.
Yeah, essentially she like cast sending, but it hit the entire universe.
she did a 10th
broke-
level sending.
Yeah, she broke some laws of magic, and some people are angry at her, but she's invited everybody to Zodiac for a tournament and a cook-off.
Mhm.
Oh, do you cook?
Hey, wait, hold on. How did you 10th level? 9th is the highest.
Well,
Now, at least.
it came at some costs. A little satyr lost its hands, but that thing had hooves, so I don't feel too bad for it.
How has Mistra not come and smited you down?
Who's that?
Oost.
Anyways, we had a friend, the greatest illusionist to ever live, Triangula, and it took his life doing the spell, unfortunately.
Don't bring him up. You told me he could handle it.
I thought he could.
So not only did you break the laws of magic and cast 10th level magic, you also killed a guy to do it?
I didn't know it would kill him. I just lost my hands originally.
Okay, I gotta note this date down because if the god or goddess magic of this place comes after you, I need to know, hey, I was in the void.
So, the lore you know of Faerun, throw out the window.
Okay.
As far as gods are concerned, the construction of the weave, are you proficient in history?
Arcana.
It would be a history.
Damn.
Okay. One day, magic was allowed. Free-flowing. Incredibly dangerous. And then the next day, magic was incredibly limited. Many people got pissed off. Your world, people rejoiced.
Oh, yeah. Oh, magic's back on. Let's see. Or maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah, it took Triangula's life, but I like to think that he's looking down and smiling. It did say at the end of the message that it's dedicated to him, this tournament. He loved Electrum, so I'm sure he'll have a lot of fun watching it.
Where's this
Anybody here
tournament?
proficient in Arcana?
I am.
Roll an Arcana check to see if you know what would happen at this situation.
No, I know he's gone. Liara knows. He's gone.
God!
That
What's
sounds
with my
good.
rolls?
That sounds good, Anybody else proficient in Arcana?
Oh yeah, I am.
Good.
I was there. I know what happened to him.
But does your character know?
Yeah, I know now.
Yeah, Lucian, you
27.
know.
No.
Yeah. Bulkhead, huh? Well, that sucks for him.
We don't really study what happens when you do the bad thing. We just know you don't do the bad thing.
Liara, what are you doing with your...
Oh, I just want to piss it off. Mostly because I feel woozy because of it.
Again? You know how to fix this.
Well,
I have a chain. I can help you.
no, I mean I don't want to get rid of it. It's just
I'll put it on your neck so you can't hear it.
yeah, but then somebody could grab it and choke me with it. I've seen people choked with necklaces. I actually did it in the war once when we had to. You guys would have liked Reese. He was cool, but we were fighting dragonborns and he defected with us. And during the fight, there was a dragon that I pushed up against the wall and choked him with his own necklace.
I just point to the Night Weaver corpse and I'm like, if you're fighting these things, I don't think you have to worry about being choked by your necklace.
That's a good point. But earrings always come in pairs. I'm gonna find its twin. I think I saw it. When we were in Tundras. But
Does its twin also speak to you?
I don't know. I haven't spoken to it yet.
Oh.
Why would you want to go back there?
Well, they had that big treasure trove thing, plus the. She looks at her and says BOMB.
Okay.
So only Casimir is lost and doesn't know what that means.
He's also in a coffin, so who cares?
Doesn't mean he can't hear. It's
I just have like my
Why
eyes
do you-
shut. I don't need to actually sleep. Just listening to the more that's going on.
Why did you spell that out?
Oh, I didn't want to scare you with what I was gonna say.
No, I took in many of those to the face and coming out unscathed.
different scale, but let's not get into that.
Phrasing.
Oh, well, Bulkhead, I was actually gonna ask, while we're on this journey, since it's gonna probably be a month, do you think we could try to fix these broomstones or help me out trying to fix them? I know you're probably driving the ship, but sometimes it might be clear or dry when you have time, I guess.
Yeah, is there? Since I'm the one on the helm of the Wasp, would I have time to like start trying to work on some of these broomstones?
You could when you're in open space, but as soon as you get into like navigational space, you have to be at the helm to navigate. So off and on, yes.
Okay. Let's start working on making the broomstones functional again.
The first thing you have to do is identify specifically what he did to them, and then work backwards from there. So roll me an Arcana check.
I'm assisting,
Sure.
unless you want me to do it.
No, that's fine. So, jeez.
Yikes.
I'll flash of genius and make it a 21.
Okay. Well, 21's still pretty decent. You're not positive how, but the standing edges, the corners that were over and around the portal itself, it seems that they were utilized to perpetuate a portal in order to maintain its presence. Now, this seems overkill for most small portals, but this is opening up to a realm that you don't understand what its magical laws are. You don't even know what the realm was. The only thing that came out of there was the 2 broomstones you brought out and and the helms, of course. But it seems like what he did was transform the broomstone to be capable of doing that. And broomstone can do a great many different magical things. You just have to construct it a specific way to utilize it in a specific way. Flying ships is the most common of them, but they can also be, well, near infinite magic supplies for spells. They can enhance spells and abilities. They can do strange things like this. So, yeah.
Do I need to do another check to try and start fixing it?
Yes, and this is going to take you probably months.
Okay. Is this like...
This is something you'll be doing while you guys are adventuring, unless you guys want to do downtime after downtime after downtime after downtime.
We can figure it out.
Yeah. Just whenever I say, you traveled for this amount of time, you spend that time reconstructing them.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Cool.
I'm gonna peek my head out of the coffin. Hey, Lucian, are you around?
Yeah, what's up?
Have you ever heard of Medicadra? It's a small village.
Joey, have I ever heard of Medica drama?
Roll me a history check.
History.
And also this thing called sepulchres? Sepulcrux? Something like that. Have some guidance.
I'll re-roll it with luck and
Yeah.
use the guidance.
Yeah. Good call.
Give me something good.
Hey, that's better. D4.
All
27.
right, 27.
All right. So, Sepulcrux. It sounds like an astral body. But that's all you can guess. So, like one of those smaller planes that, people don't really talk about. It sounds like something that would be associated with that. Medicadrama? That, you are positive you have never, ever, ever in your life heard of anything like that.
No, I never heard of Medica drama. The other thing kind of sounds like it might be a lesser known plane.
So this book that he had, it's talking about a vampire, but it's not saying that it is a vampire. It doesn't feel entirely vampire-like, and I'm wondering if this might be the origins of the first or just a story. Look, you give it a read. I'll just now hand over to Lucian.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. Roll an Investigado.
Guidance.
All right. Oh. Oh, come on. I'm gonna re-roll with luck.
Yeah, that's a 4.
There we go.
You can do so much better. Good. And then D4. Yeah, 37 this time.
Yes.
This reads mostly like a fairy tale. However, the book itself seems incredibly ancient. You would estimate that it's been over 1,000 years old, possibly 2. The way that it writes about the world would insist upon the existence of some world that its comparison to would be real. And the way that it was built as well is like people were writing this off of memory, probably a generation or two after the entire book itself. By the time you get to the end of it, you notice that it writes about this eldritch creature that came that caused the hunger in everybody else, that ended up creating spawns of itself, creating its own entities, children-like creatures to pursue its goals. And like its goals were unknown to anybody else. However, these creatures ended up being sought after by greedy individuals who ended up finding some of them, killing them, and stealing their powers for themselves, angering this lord, but also causing themselves to become corrupted and changed. And it was only after his 6 children were all slain by different individuals and those individuals took their powers that they were able to fight this entity into a stalemate. They weren't capable of killing it. They weren't capable of stopping it. They only fought it into a stalemate to put it into slumber. And then those 6 children went drifting off.
Wow. It's an interesting book. But I think you're right. There's information and kind of flowery language and folklore around this, but it might point you in the direction of what you're looking for.
What I'm feeling. It has that kind of sense over it. Like, it talks about the hunger and everything. And as far as I know, that is essentially its deal. It's a law itself, essentially. It is a law of hunger. It is a being entirely made of that. So,
Well,
no,
that
it's
sounds...
I came across this. He kept it. And yeah, it seemed old. It just caught my eye.
What, didn't we hear that he was very old and possibly new or was created by the original?
I don't think he was created by it, but he was old, yes. He seemed fairly ancient. He was a bloodline originator, I believe. He had the power to be able to make me avert my gaze. It's the reason I knelt. Still not happy about that. But it annoys me. The power that to force me to bend the knee. Marcella has the same grasp.
Well, seems after consuming him, maybe you'll gain some resistance to that.
Potentially, I could be on the same level, so that's... I might have went up a stage. Maybe. I'm still digesting this. It's going to take me a few days longer.
Yeah.
My body needs to reconstruct itself to be able to adapt to this energy. But the last time it happened, I was unconscious for multiple days, so I'm at least functioning right now. So that's significant progress.
Definitely.
But thank you. I just wanted a second opinion on... You look at books a lot, so you seem the best option.
So, one thing that you would understand after reading all of this is his 6 children's names. Dracu, Cain, Vladimir, Lorena, Elena, Radu. Those would be this entity of the folklore's 6 children, the original bloodlines itself.
All right.
And you, following Casimir for a long time, would know that he is the bloodline of Cain.
No.
Have I met anyone from the other ones? I know I have from Dracu.
You've met the bloodline of Dracu. If I'm remembering correctly, that was Gavin?
Wasn't Gavin Kid?
No, you beat the guy who was the original vampire of Cain.
Oh, okay.
Or, sorry, not the original. He was the vampire lord of Cain. So you became the highest Cain there was.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, Dracu was Gavin. And Marcella never revealed who she was.
I feel like Lorena, probably.
Maybe.
Would I be able to tell if who I just killed, which one he might have been? Or is he a newly created one?
Well, that would be reliant on Lucian sharing the information he would learn about each of these individuals, their personalities, and then insight check.
I would openly discuss the book and all the details.
17.
Okay. It's between Radu and Vladimir. Vladimir, the easiest way to refer to it had a natural affinity for leadership, intimidation, and manipulation, which sits pretty well for someone who ruled over all of those other vampires. Radu was the Shadow Blade. Vampire who specialized in infiltration, assassination, utilizing shadows and darkness to their greatest advantages and feats.
Gotcha. Okay. I feel like he's probably more Vladimir than he is Radu. But okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Found it very interesting.
Old lore. Very old.
So, you were listening to this whole conversation.
Yeah, I'm still just like, just thinks like, yeah, he's probably gonna die before he gets back home at this rate.
Alrighty. So, everybody, I think you all need to discuss what you're going to be doing now, because the DM can't railroad you.
Looks like we're heading back to Volition.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought we were dropping them off.
Okay. Well, then, you spend the necessary amount of time to get to Volition. How long did I say that would be? A couple of months?
About
A month.
About a month. Okay, so tack off 1 month on your reconstruction, Bulkhead. Good. At this point,
sounds good.
Casimir, your body seems to have adapted to whatever new essence you have about you. Now, get ready to add in your new bonuses that you obtained, Casimir. You are now resistant to force damage.
Nice.
Yes. That's it. Congrats. No. But in addition to that, whenever a spell of Dunomancy happens near you, the spell becomes empowered, dealing an additional damage die of whatever it deals, and you are exempt from its effects.
Gotcha. Got that one down.
Mm-hmm. So, I know it's not the most thematic thing for you, but that's the benefit that bloodline gives.
Have you got anyone that uses Dunamancy? And Dunamancy means I can't be temporal shunted, doesn't it?
You are exempt from those effects.
Perfect. Don't get me wrong. After all those crit wisdom saves against that spell, it makes sense.
Yeah. So the Dunomancy spells,
That's Pulse Wave, isn't it?
Pulse Wave. Sorry, I'm opening up Nebula's sheet so I can look at it, because all of his spells were Dunomancy.
Gravity Sinkhole, Reverse Gravity.
Yeah.
Literally every spell Liara has that's an attack.
So now you're You can. All right, sorry, let me rephrase. You can choose to be exempt from it. So you can still gain benefits from it, but you can also choose to just not be affected by the negatives.
Okay, gotcha. And I can cast one of them at will.
What?
No.
No.
Damn it.
No. Sapping Sting. There you go. I'll give you Sapping Sting. Is that better?
Sure, I'll add it to my cantrip list.
You can make people trip. Don't tell him he's literally just tripping them. But you can.
Okay,
So,
thank you. Add it down.
On the trip there, I'm going to talk to Casimir since he is part vampire, and I'm curious about that. Also considering where I'm from.
All right, go ahead, talk.
Casimir, how did you become what you are?
That's a loaded question. Why do you want to know?
Well, just where I'm from, we kind of have one of the... next to that, probably the most famous vampire. I'm just curious.
Yeah, we're going into Volition. I did connect those dots. I know that's where he is. Wow. Where we originated from.
I didn't know if he was the one that turned you or one of his spawn turned you.
Spawn. Another lord. I was captured, essentially.
So you were turned against your will.
I was kept locked up for quite a while until I finally broke. And then I was made to do their dirty work for quite a lot of years.
How long is
Eventually,
long? For vampires.
I served under them for 130 years.
That's quite a long time.
I have my lifespan. I was only 145 when I died.
Oh, we should probably point out that he does have very elven features for a vampire.
Yes. He has like clear elven ears.
Which I should also point out to you, because I forgot to tell you during our one-on-one, that in your native plane, all of the vampires look incredibly elven. So it would be reasonable for you to assume all elves are vampires because of your native plane. There's no not elven vampires. It's just their features. Sharpened ears, sharper features, incredible beauty. Elves. They live forever.
But here's the thing: do I think all elves are vampires, or all vampires are elves?
All elves are vampires. You know that there are some creatures that are transformed into vampires against their will.
Okay, that works for me. So, was done against your will? You've ever given thought of or tried to reverse it?
I didn't have a chance for a long time. Like I said, vampires have a way to control minds. It's quite easy to be forced to bend to their will. Don't get me wrong, it took me a long time to actually be broken fully, like, to accept the transformation, but at the time you come to accept it, and then you realize it is your eternity. I think I searched around for a while to see if there was a reversal, but
Who live forever?
really something that exists.
That just sounds boring.
It is. It's a curse. Immortality is a curse. People search for it, but it's not something they want. That's Nebula, the one I killed. He was a fool. He did one of the stupidest things you can do as an immortal person. He fell in love. See his death? It was a blessing.
Well, if you're an immortal, I would fall in love with individual creatures. That definitely sounds bad, but love of a different kind could perhaps work in your favor. But that doesn't go against that. We're getting sidetracked.
Yeah.
Have you come across any people who have detransitioned from a vampire? I guess. That's the term I can think of.
You mean what, from vampire to not a vampire?
Yeah.
I don't believe that's possible. Oh, except from death.
Well, with magic, apparently anything's possible. I get enough power.
Yes, my soul could be put into another body like Cleara does. It could technically probably work, but
Would your vampirism transit come with you though? And where everybody come in also becomes a vampire.
I genuinely do not know.
Oh, I'm curious about that.
Potentially, it's a curse. It's likely stained my soul. It's not
Yeah,
something that just inhabits the body, it inhabits the mind, it inhabits everything. It's an infection, a disease.
Infection of the soul, not the body. Body has the symptoms, but the soul is where the source is.
Potentially. But that's part of what I'm doing here. I'm trying to overcome it.
How so?
I want to escape the hierarchy that exists within our lineages. There's always someone older, there's always a bigger fish, and there's always someone that has power over another.
I've heard stories about that lineage stuff, but I never really read up on it too much.
So there's bloodlines. I am of the bloodline of Cain, and in my words, I'm the oldest possessor of that, only because I killed the previous one. Even if he tried to cheat me out of it, I still killed him, consumed him, and I gained his strength. Some of his memories, and a piece of him still lingers. They never truly fade. You gain some of their memories, some of their tendencies. But, there's multiple different languages. I think I learned that there was 6 recently, at least the original ones. I don't know if any has stemmed off of that, have been created. But
This hierarchy does sound pretty complicated, but you said you want to skip it.
I want to escape it and to consume the original. Or not even to consume it, because I don't believe that is entirely possible. Not from what I've learned since. At first I thought I could try to kill it, try to consume it, try to overcome it, become it. I don't know if that's entirely possible now. But I can at least take a measure of its power. I can overcome the hunger.
Well, if you really want to skip this hierarchy, we're going as the highest you can skip.
I know Dracula exists on volition. I know he's there. I do not believe I'm currently of.
But where in volition?
Do you know where?
I'm curious if you know about where he is.
The exact location I do not know. It took me a while to track down what exact plane and what road he was on, but I know he is on volition. I haven't been there before, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's not on. Well, I'm from. How do I say it?
Idolona.
Idolona. Sorry, I. If you haven't noticed, I'm bad with names.
Hey, that's good.
Idolona. I'm from Idolona, but I was making my way through the realms. I got to
Nihilium.
Helium. But even then, I was still not where he was. If you want some help in your quest, I'm more than willing to help. Seems like it's a journey where I can continue in search of what I'm really searching for.
To be honest, we're kind of doing a collection of goals. Everyone has their own. The real reason that we started initially was to get them back their ship. They came to me. They floated down upon a god's back, saying, "Oh, we're desperately in need of a ship," and I was the only one who possessed one. But if you're wanting to join us, you might as well. You have some decent strength to you. You're a bit weaker than me, but I mean, you do.
Nah. I'm strong.
You're
You had hope on that
strong.
last time.
Sure. I was on the verge of death and I still beat you, but it's okay. You're strong. Like, I'm sure it was just the void tiredness or something, from all that sleep that you were getting in there. While
It really
we were
wasn't
fighting.
sleep. It was more of just existing in nothingness.
Welcome to being immortal. You'll get used to it, except you won't.
I'm not immortal, though. I don't want to be immortal. If I was offered the power of God, I would turn it down.
You do know we have gods here.
Say what?
Lucian is one, or was one, or something like that.
Look at the
He's
elven
my
man with an
friend's
owl on
dad.
his shoulder.
Be careful of one of his hands, it's not actually there. I learned that the hard way.
Okay. First off, now I understand how you guys have survived. Some of you guys are either gods, slash goddesses, or warmer. You have some weight that you can pull from.
We go around, we save a couple of worlds, or we explore as we want to. Some try to use the hero word because we save the world and everything, but I hate that word.
Out of character, DM. Do I know? Have I ever heard stories of mortals becoming gods recently?
You know that it is some of the aspirations of people from your home plane to become gods of their own right.
Mm-hmm. But nobody's done it.
People on your home
my
plane
knowledge.
very rarely achieve their goals, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You're one of the first ones.
Yeah. How did these people become gods?
There was a war a couple of decades back. I think they were fighting in it.
Yeah.
I was fighting it. It was a couple decades ago. I might not have been born.
Yeah, you are quite young. See, that's why Liara was calling you a child, although she is only 2.
She wasn't calling me a child. She was calling me an orphan and
A cat.
a cat.
Same thing.
Orphans are cats?
I don't know.
As you're saying that, the door opens, Lyra comes in. Casimir, are you still in pain? Because I was going to do some experiments and holds up a living piece of chalk and the key that's still floating next to her. I have 2 assistants. I was going to ask if you guys wanted to donate assistance. Also, I was going to gate. Remember our friend Felix?
No.
From hell?
No. I don't remember all the customers that I sell drugs to.
Well, he had a family. I asked him about his family. It got weird. Chakala. That the name Owen picked was Chakala. Say hi, Chakala.
The chalk writes hi.
This is perfect. I love it. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take all the notes. Now, see, Lucian. Now I use books. Okay. Do you guys have anything you want to donate? Why are you all in this room?
I want to look at Casimir and be like, please don't tell me she's one of these goddesses.
No, Liara is the scientist.
Like Casimir.
Let's outside relief. Okay, there's hope.
I want to be a god. They just fight over stupid stupid thing.
It gets boring. That's why I sort of left an aspect of myself to take care of things while I left. Because, yeah, it was boring. They wouldn't really...
Wait, you were? I got
Well, I am still pretty much as powerful as I was when I was a god. Because I'm a wizard.
Lucian, do you know that there's a guy
What
trapped in the
is
moon?
this? What are you people?
You know, it would have been really useful if you actually brought like your divine spark with you, and didn't leave it at home.
Well, you know...
It could have made Tundra so much more easier.
Well, I didn't know you guys were going there. But I had to leave it in the heavens so that, my clone could take care of things.
Did we go to the heavens and take it?
No, he needs it.
Aren't you ever afraid that your clone doesn't like being cloned and will just be like, okay, I'm the original now, and you're out of the picture?
Wow, that's a thought. Is what Liara says when you say that. I don't know.
He's alright.
It's a curious topic to talk about right here in present company.
Anyways, you guys have any objects you want to donate? And Casimir, if you want to join the experiment, you're more than welcome to. I'm just gonna keep pushing blood into this thing to see what happins.
What are you pushing blood into?
What are you doing?
Oh, the earring.
What? You're putting blood in.
No. So it's part of how it works. Like I can cast spells using it, but I have to give up life force. But I was thinking about it. All the other objects we found awakened somehow, and I know this is the way to awaken it. So I mean, we got a month.
Well, how do you know?
Well, what? How else would I awaken it other than finding its twin? But everyone keeps telling me it doesn't have a twin.
Well, did you do a legend lore on it?
I can't do that. I don't even know what that spell is.
How do you?
Well, that's how I awakened my artifact. I needed to understand its history and use.
I don't think you want to do it on this. I'm just going to tell you right now. We got it in a very bad place.
Did he get an Avernus? No, sorry. Scratch that. We're not in Faerun.
There's certain things that cross over. It's easier for me to say don't know anything, and then you'll discover it as a character.
Okay.
Yay!
No,
Did he get it
because-
in hell or something like that? Like,
Oh, there's
Yeah,
definitely a hell.
something else.
You're aware that there's a hell. You're aware there's devils. You're aware they don't like demons. Or people.
We got it on the 6th layer of the hells in the deepest pit possible. It was basically in the abyss. But
No,
Yeah, I don't think-
that wasn't your one, was it?
no, that was it.
Yeah,
It was,
that was
What
Doom's
was that?
chance.
I made lasagna. I made this dish. I call it lasagna, and it made a guy give up his life. He gave his life for lasagna.
that must have been one hell of a meal.
Oh, it was. But I'm thinking of something new now. I found out the perfect dish in the universe, so I might have an advantage in this cook-off coming up. But
Well, don't leave us in suspense. Tell me. I gotta know this.
see, we were allowed to ask any question of the universe and learn anything, and I asked for the perfect food, and everyone was giving me crap about it. But you seem to understand. Just
I
gonna
know a good meal is fantastic.
Yeah, it's chicken.
That's the best meal? Chicken?
Yeah, after asking the Fountain of Infinite Knowledge what it was, it came out to being chicken, but it gave me all the ingredients and how to make it.
It's a really good chicken recipe. It's a phenomenal
that would
recipe.
be-
You should use it. It is so good.
I actually have it. It's really good.
Right? It's phenomenal chicken.
I can't fault you for asking for the best dish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you said, what did everyone else ask, if I may inquire?
Oh, meaning of life, questions of the universe, understanding things.
And what were those answers?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask him. I look over at Lucian. He wanted to understand the universe. I think Casimir asked something about vampires.
Yeah, I got regular information.
Their answers were not as direct as the chicken recipe.
That's because the guy was so tired, and then when he heard the chicken recipe ask, he was like, he perked up. He was happy. He's like, this is the one question I like.
Yeah.
But anyways, I gotta get back to the boat because I gotta go cast Gate and see Felix. So I'll see you guys.
All right.
For some reason, the actual like god prison that we went to, where we could get those questions, was more answered better than the creator of the universe when she owed us a favor.
God prison?
Yes, we went to the prison for the. Well, it's a prison.
Okay. I'm going to stick with you guys because you guys seem to go against these weird adventures, but strong things. I'm staying here.
We escaped it.
You escaped a prison built for gods.
Well, sort of. It's the history of everyone in the universe.
Okay, now I know. Yeah, I'm definitely staying with you guys. This is way
it's
too
a lot of
interesting.
licking ice, and you see a lot of stories, but a lot of them are boring. We will have to try and find a god
Hey,
replacement.
fuck you.
Well, a lot of them are boring. It's everyone.
Wow.
Oh, and you can't find your own story, which is the stupidest thing. Because obviously you want to see your own.
You don't want to read your own story.
I mean, I've already lived it. But I'd like to see it. Since it has a height.
Yeah, like, why would I need to read my own story when I've lived it?
Oh no, but it has a height compared to other people. So you can see, like, how much of a certain thing you were. I want to know how big mine is.
Well, thanks for the talk, Casimir. Definitely open my eyes to something.
Yeah, no problem. If you're wanting to stick around, you can.
Oh, I'm definitely sticking around. And it sounds like you might need some help with Dracula. Or I'm willing to help
Yeah.
on that. Because that's my territory.
I'll take the help where I can get it. I know he's on that planet, but yes, I need to find him. But that's. I don't think I'm currently strong enough to do that.
Yeah. He's pretty much as far as you can go in Volition without getting reborn. I'm surprised if he's that far he never tried to get reborn himself. Maybe he just likes where he's at.
He is a law of the universe. I don't believe there is anything else he can be. He's a physical, well, not even physical manifestation, but he is a law of the universe. He is hunger. Hunger that everyone feels, that is what he is.
Oh.
That's part of why I need to... We're kind of searching and exploring and doing the things. I actually need to do some research into laws, because I need to try to find a way of find rituals into other laws to understand how they work properly. To see if there is a way to overcome it. Hate to break a law of the universe. But that seems like just a normal Tuesday at this point. We already did it last week after all.
Yeah. I was really shocked when I had that thud. It was like, what the heck? Anyways, right before I close the door, I'm going to be, oh yeah, by the way, Casimir, I'm the strongest. Then I shut the door and I get out of there.
It's good for the children to think that.
I mean, compared to you, yeah, I have a child. How old you are.
So, everybody.
So is Bulkhead, does he only have time to work on the broomstones, or?
I mean, you can always ask him to stop working on it and work on something else if you desire. It's just, it matters if
I'm just curious
will or not.
if that's his, like, he's piloting the ship and then he's doing that and that's about it.
I mean, yes, he can fill all of his time with just that. Or he can be asked to help with other shit. You know, that's...
Yeah, like
Can we not tie the ships together?
You can absolutely dock the Wasp on the galleon. The Wasp is so much smaller than the galleon. You can absolutely do that.
Are we tugging the old ship with the new one?
And the galleon could tug the old one as well at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Because a galleon ship is like, think Titanic, but like 1/8 the size, which is still fucking-obnoxious. Like, those things are huge. They're meant for transporting a lot of things.
Joey, each day Liara is gonna gate over a new crew member.
I'm sure. I'm just gonna give you a handout in game real quick, and you'll tell me.
So
Liara's
friends.
animated crew members.
Oh no! This is she's gating people. Like, remember Felix from the Hells?
Yeah.
She asked about the family.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she liked Liara that much, but she thought they were friends, so she's gonna see if he wants to join and just ask him questions.
No, he's unless you wish to sell your soul. He works for Hell.
He works for what's his face?
Hell.
Lucifon.
Hell.
Lucifon, right?
Yeah. Hell.
Okay, yeah. She'll gate Felix over. Let's see if he comes through.
Okay. Felix will gladly step through. This very robust-looking imp. Hi.
Remember me?
Yeah.
Do you want to be a Candian?
Concubine?
No.
I mean, in all honesty, redheads aren't really my thing.
No. I want to make you into a new devil. I want to make you stronger or something. I'm doing an experiment. You see blood.
Oh, you want to make a deal?
No, actually, if you could find me the other earring, I'll make a deal.
I don't. No.
Why
deals are how I get promoted.
Well, I could just promote you right now. I could make you into something else.
Right, but that wouldn't actually make me into it. Not by health status.
I mean, if you had 3 arms, you'd be a better juggler. You'd probably get promoted faster, is what I'm saying.
How does juggling help me get promoted?
No, I'm saying if you have the body that's meant for the job, you'll probably get promoted to that job much quicker.
I mean, that sounds like it's against the rules, and Lord Lucifon is quite a stickler for the rules.
I should invite him next.
That's a very poor idea.
There's no
Can't
bad
we
idea.
summon him at any time? Didn't we? Actually, don't you have a specific thing that you can actually summon Lucifon?
Yeah, gate.
Whenever you want?
She
No,
has-
didn't we get like a tattoo or something?
Somebody else did. It wasn't Liara.
I know we did get some kind of tattoo that we can just summon Lucifon by pressing on it.
Who was? Who made the
I thought it was
Oh,
that
yeah,
one
you-
with tattoos.
Yeah, y'all did when we went to the Hells, and if we
Yeah.
touched it, we all got them.
Oh yeah, that was that temporary. It was a temporary tattoo. It's not permanent.
I thought he gave us a permanent one at the end. But...
Well, he taught you the ritual to summon him forth, but you need to offer him
Oh, right.
something. So if you
Oh,
cast
yeah.
Gate,
He-
you
he
gotta
wants
offer him
weapons.
something, and it
He
has to
wants
be a
good
weapon.
weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna
that's
say,
what it
can't we
was.
just offer him the best meal ever?
No,
Liara could.
he wants weapons.
Yeah, we learned the
You
ritual.
can
summon
weaponize
him,
that though.
and he
Give him
wants
the recipe.
weapons.
Well, I don't know. I was just offering you a new body, but if you know where, if you could make a deal about where the other earring is and find it for me.
I don't know anything about it. That's a one of a kind. That is the legendary artifact.
Okay. that's what
Doom's
everyone's
Chance.
telling me, but there's got to be a second one. There's got to be like Doom's.
He'll fly over. I'm saying this as somebody who authentically does not wish to be bothered by you again. You should probably trust what people say if it
I
is
do
said
trust
in
them.
mass.
I just really don't want to give up hope.
I mean,
Are you coming to the? Oh yeah, are you coming to the fight in 6 months?
no, of course not. I'm going to be cooking.
Oh no, I'm saying yeah, you're gonna cook it.
I make a really, really good gumbo.
I make really good food too. Do you want to be my sous chef?
No, I already have a job. It's about
No,
getting
and then at the cook-off.
Hey, you big fella!
What?
Wait,
Do you want to
to
sell your soul for, like, say, strength or something?
Don't ask my cat that.
What? That's not a cat.
I am not a cat. I'm a bugbear.
Yeah, that's clearly a bugbear.
It's clearly a cat. It has paws, doesn't it?
No.
I have claws, not paws.
Cats have claws and paws.
But yeah, you want some strength? Lord Lucifer gives a lot of strength. Huh?
Anyways, I didn't know you were on this boat. This could have been dangerous.
No, I'm
Couldn't have
gonna
been
get.
here
I get
for-
strong on my own,
Very well.
and or reading a book.
Oh, enjoy your book, sir.
Okay, Felix, I'll send you back to your family. Tell your family I said hi.
Yep, just kill me.
No, just go back to the gate. It's still open.
Oh. Could you kill me?
I'm gonna true polymorph him into a rat.
What devil are you?
Listen, if I die, I don't have to go back, and I have like 16 fucking kids. Wait, you're
I'll
trying
shoot
to...
him.
You're trying to...
That sounds.
Liar, you reach over to try to true polymorph him, and... Owen just one-shots it.
Shit.
I had questions I wanted to ask him.
Why is everyone on this boat? This was the experiment boat.
16 kids, man.
Well,
He might get demoted, but he doesn't have to go home.
I guess
He gets around apparently.
that one used the earrings, so I'm just gonna. Casimir will love this. I'm gonna gate over Edgar.
The gate opens up, and you see a fat, hunched over looking a humpback man who's currently working this wheel that's pushing this refined looking thick substance into powder continuously. Master! And starts coming
no.
through the portal. Casimir, you see him limping towards the portal.
What are you doing? Why are you bringing
Master!
We
Do
a
you
crew.
need
It's
something, Master?
Did I use athletics to stop him? Like try to stop him from moving?
Very easily. You just... Right, that's my master. I will banish you. That is my... Master, what is it you
He
require?
will-
No, not banish.
He will actually do that. He does possess a power. He is a cleric.
Okay.
No, like I absolutely like banishment is the bane of my existence.
Sorry, wrong portal.
Wait, what do you mean,
on.
Master?
Casimir, give Edgar, give me coke.
She closed it. She already said she closed
Damn
it.
it. Well, actually, no.
Are you
no,
just
I'm gonna
testing
keep-
things you can summon?
No, so the first time, if you see my ear bleeding, she shows the blood profusely pouring out of her ear.
Yeah.
I want to wake this thing up, but no, I wanted to get a crew down here. I thought Edgar would be a hard worker.
He is working on my drug production. He is leading my cultures right now.
But you saw how excited he was to
Do
see
not
you.
distract the workforce.
Casimir,
Don't
you
like-
receive a sending. Master, is there anything I can do for you? I
That
saw
is
you
in
were
my
there,
head
but
now.
there was a giant cat man stopping me. Master, I'm here for you.
Batman.
Casimir is not available right now. Please try again later. However, if you do see Casimir next time, bring cocaine.
Okay, last person I kind of want to talk to on gate. We'll do this tomorrow. By tomorrow, I mean the next day. She's gonna gate Garfield. The very strong, very tall guy that wanted everyone to be his friend.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be more specific. So Himbo.
The guy that procures items. Like, he literally found that book on Shar.
You're
The-
summoning him into the astral sea.
Yeah, she's bringing him out there. Gate.
You see this very lanky and tall man who seems to be sitting by a campfire all by himself on a very strange looking world. Slowly looks over.
Garfield, my friend.
Hello, my friend. Stands up to, for a seemingly human individual, almost 7 feet tall and cannot weigh more than 120 pounds.
Do you want to come through? We need crew members, but I was more gonna ask if you wanted to.
You invited me through.
Yes.
He steps through.
You do know, speaking as a vampire, inviting people to places is normally a bad idea.
Garfield's our friend.
My best of friends.
Well, I never agreed to that part, but
Who is this Garfield you speak of?
Why is everyone in this experiment there?
A new friend.
Because
Because this is the interesting
I'm here
shit
because this is
happening.
interesting.
Everyone.
I've been fishing for like 5 days, but nothing is caught.
There's nothing to
Garfield, everyone's telling me there's not a second earring, which I'm starting to believe, but I don't want to give up hope. If there is one, I was hoping you'd be able to try to find it or procure it.
My dearest friend, Liara, if there is an earring, I would fetch it for you.
You're a saint.
However, he lifts it up in his hand. This is not something I can procure. I do not believe it exists.
That's really sad, that mention of that. Well, okay. I thought I saw something in Tundras that looked kind of similar, but it was big. It was a moon.
You're looking for a different earring, then?
Well, one to match it. That's just as powerful. A twin. I don't know, it just seems lonely.
And if I got this for you?
I don't know. I'd be extremely grateful. Oh, are you going to the Ares tournament? That was me that sent the invite out to everybody.
No. I am not welcome at such affairs.
What do you mean? I just invited you.
It is not you that would stop me. However, last we spoke, you helped me find so many new friends. And I've been gaining more and more. I am eternally grateful to you. And he'll lift your hand, Liar, and just grasp it in his. Thank you.
Of course. That's what friends are for.
Yes. Friends are supposed to help one another, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, usually we'll just be there for them.
Correct. I know that if I ever need something, I can call upon you for help.
Oh, always.
Of course. And that is why we are the best of friends.
Actually, Casimir's my best friend, but you're up there.
He'll look over at you,
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking for more friends?
With this group here, I think I have plenty on my plate.
So we are not friends?
I don't make a habit of making friends with devils.
Then he'll turn over to you, Bulkhead. And how about you? Do you require more friends?
Good question. What does your definition of friendship entail?
Means we are there for one another. We help one another should the need arise. Say you need something. You would simply ask me, and I would go to get it. If it is possible to get, of course. And then, if that makes you happy, we become closer friends. And then, if I need something, I may ask you one day. As friends do.
I will say he is very good at retrieving things.
Yes.
We were in the middle of a war and he delivered me a batch of cocaine.
I hope it was useful.
It was very useful. I killed that bitch Dragon Queen.
I'm so glad we became better friends.
We did.
Normally, transactional relationships are a bother, but there is actually something I'm looking for.
There is no transaction. I am not a devil. I am your friend. So therefore, I help you. It is that simple. It is what friends do.
I need binding stones.
Yes.
Would you be able to get some for me?
If you all allow me to stay out here, yes. I should be able to find some. It may take me some time, but there is binding stones. All we need to do is be friends. And he'll lean downwards, very lanky. And you notice this entire time there hasn't been a single sound that comes off this individual other than their voice. Do you wish to be my friend?
Bulkhead will offer his hand to shake.
Lovely. We are now friends. And he will grasp your hand with his two and just shake it twice. Hello, Lucian. Long time no see.
Yeah.
I found that book you wanted.
Really?
Yes. It is locked away. Should be but 40 more years before it is readable again.
All right.
If it becomes accessible, I may fetch it for you, my dear friend. If you remember, back in Campaign 1, Lucian did talk to this guy once a long time ago, and he found that book. He can't get anything, guys, but he found it.
Yeah.
Then he'll turn over to you, Owen.
Well, I have some questions first. Yeah, I gotta know my friends before I become friends with them.
You are the first person to want to know more about me.
Yeah. Why do you sound so creepy?
What do you mean?
Well, you talk differently than anybody else does. It sounds like you have, like, phlegm stuck in your throat constantly.
I believe this is just how I speak. I'm not a very easily liked individual, if you will.
Okay. What are you?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, who are your peoples?
My people is my friends.
Like, here's a cat.
Yeah, I'm a GIF.
You're asking me my race.
Well, yeah.
Well,
No one corrected that. Was a cat.
We've just come to just let you have it.
I belong to a dead race of individuals.
Go ahead and I hold on to my revolver and peer at him real hard.
We
What do you
were
mean, dead race?
My people were sought after and slaughtered in mass. Many of them went into hiding across the realms. However, most of us were discovered and murdered. As far as I know, I am the last.
Well, what did you call yourselves?
The Iriaki.
So sad. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Owen, Bulkhead. History check.
$18.
Not it. Bulkhead.
Pretty damn good for me.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
History check.
History check.
Oh, by the way, Liara, I'm just giving you this handout. Rename it if you want it, but I believe you're going to need it for something or another.
Is Araki the same race that my player-wise I dealt with on the Friday early?
No.
Different race of almost dead people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bulkhead, Ariaki, they were persecuted by the Gith, as these were natural planeswalkers, able to shift themselves between realms and worlds at very young ages, and with that were incredibly dangerous for, well, certain worlds are less developed and you need to let them develop more organically or risk corruption and power becoming way too potent. And other worlds that were overdeveloped for them would end up, discovering that they could utilize them as weapons to assault many other planes. They were incredible war. They were an incredible war race that would gather up in mass of hundreds of soldiers and organize one specific moment to teleport where they want precisely on a different plane of existence and completely decimate whatever they were up against. They are among the most dangerous of entities in the entire known universe. For mortals, of course. They were hunted by the Gith. And he'll smile at you, Bulkhead, when you process that information. So you know.
Yes, but we're friends.
We are.
Why would I have any interest in telling anyone who or what you are?
And friends help one another.
Alright, I got one last question. It's gonna make or break our friendship.
Very well.
What are your feelings on vampirates?
He'll look over at Casimir. I am friends with one vampire here.
No, not vampire. Vampirates.
Oh.
I mean, I could be a pirate as well.
You are a pirate. Well, I suppose I do not have one. I'm very welcoming to friends in general. But so long as they understand that friends help one another and do not attempt to take advantage of me and give me nothing in return.
Oh, they definitely take advantage of you. Alright, well, since it didn't break anything, didn't make anything either, we can be friends.
Wonderful. He'll go over and shake your hand.
I just give him a big ol' hug.
Oh. He feels so frail, Owen. Like,
Ooh.
it's concerning how frail he feels.
You need to eat some more.
I was just about to eat a buffalo leg.
Make it 2.
Very well. If that is what my friend desires.
I just want you so frail, and I don't want you to break.
This is nice. Being in the astral and persisting here.
Do you want to help us? We need crew right now because we're kind of very undermanned.
I am sorry. But right now I am helping many people get what they want.
Oh, no, I just meant if you wanted to stay on the ship.
I would. Maybe if none of my friends have any requests, I can. And when I find what you desire, he looks at you again, Bulkhead, and then over at you, Liara. Maybe I would be able to stay here. It is
Yeah, if you wanted.
quiet.
Well, you want to pick out your bunk now, or you want to wait?
Are you offering me a place to sleep?
I mean, I don't think you want to sleep on the floor.
I've never had a bed.
So sad.
Yeah, I'm about to tear up a little bit. You never felt a pillow?
I have touched them.
But you never laid on one? With a cold blanket?
He'll look at the coffin that Casimir's lounging in.
Stop. Oh,
That
Garfield.
looks incredibly comfortable. Yes.
it is not bad. I have another friend that you can say hi to. Pingu, say hi to Garfield.
Honk. And for you, Casimir pulls out from his backpack a penguin that he named Pengu.
No, Roku named it Pangu.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't name him.
It just stuck. Yeah. Hello, small little friend. And he'll reach a hand out, and Pengu shakes the hand instantly without any hesitation. Oh, and you understand. Oh, you would be a marvelous asset as a friend.
He's gonna try to use you. I'd be careful, Garfield.
I'm a wonderful judge of character. He'll look at the penguin that's just smiling.
You're so judgmental of a penguin. He's done nothing. Look at him,
literally-
he's adorable.
I can literally understand what he's saying.
Yeah, honk.
I speak penguin.
Well, I can get one more person, guys, and I think we need somebody that just cleans the place up.
Hey,
Well-
what about that little, like, angry, barely speaking old lady you guys had?
You mean Blukey? She's busy running the business. But you did remind me of somebody. She's gonna gate Melissa, 3-year-old Melissa, to the ship.
Isn't your building... Do we know that your building's blown up?
No, that was...
It was retcon because I wanted to do a
Oh,
dedication to
okay.
Triangula
changed
instead
the
of also
timeline.
Ares,
Instead of
so-
shit talking, you did a dedication. He's not going to destroy it without reason.
Okay.
Shit talking is enough reason. But roll me a D100. Let's see what baby Melissa is doing right now.
Actually, she was like talking and stuff, so maybe I don't know how. old
Yeah,
she is.
it's more like what she is physically doing.
47 burning things.
Oh, you do see a fireplace. When the gate opens, you hear screaming from 2 individuals behind the gate itself. What the hell is this? Get the child! Get out of here! No! And Melissa turns and looks at you. What do you want?
Hey, Melissa.
And it's a 3-year-old child. What?
We're going on an adventure. Come through.
Persuasion at disadvantage, because fuck you.
I'm gonna use the game advantage on this persuasion. check.
Oh, straight roll. Okay.
No, wait.
Oh,
I'm gonna re-roll that.
12.
Thank you so much, Otis. We need this to happen.
Thank you, Otis.
You are a saint. 23.
Yeah, okay. And she comes walking over as the man goes diving. No, don't walk in there. And she just walks through the portal.
Do you guys want to come to? Oh, the portal closes. Wait, right.
Yeah, it just closes. And I think that's a wonderful place to end the session. Liara kidnapping a 3-year-old child. We'll be back again next week. Goodbye.
I'm attached.